Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Samwell B experience.
Let's go. It's time to try something new, and it's the Toronto Marlies taking on the Laval Rocket tonight. It's going to be a great one tonight. We are set to go. We're going to have a lot of fun. The Toronto Marlies, the American Hockey League, and the Laval Rocket. Big rivalry. Toronto and Laval gonna go at it, and boy, oh boy, I'm excited to be here. We've spent some time at the Marlies games over the years and enjoyed every second of it, and we finally get together and bring some of the excitement to you. So here we go, game number 995. It is Toronto and Laval now head to head in this current season. Woof, 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 woof. It has been quite an unbelievable matchup. Laval has been doing quite well, shall we say. Overall, Laval is a dominant team. When we look at the standings, they are certainly ahead. Toronto has their word cut out for them. Laval is in top spot in the North Division right now. 61 games played. They have 41 wins to hold on to that top spot with 86 points. Toronto is down in third spot, 61 games played. They have 32 wins with 73 points. So the Marlies hanging in there, looking to take this big matchup against Laval. Billy, how's it going? K-Bop, what's up? Welcome in if you're tuning in and watching around. Thank you for being here with us as we try something a little different. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to have a great time tonight. These destinations, how's it going? I should go to a Marlies game. Oh, yes, they're so much fun. They're affordable. They're great family entertainment. I highly recommend it. I've certainly enjoyed every time we've been down to a Marlies game. So definitely recommend it. It is worth checking out and being there. And it's good hockey. It's good hockey. Now, if you don't know who's going to be on it, let's run through some of the players on these teams to hear some names. Chris, what's going on? I'm not sure. I haven't seen the actual starting lineups. That's one of the challenges. One of the challenges with the AHL is some of the information is super hard to come and find. Would like to sleep. Good evening. How's it going? Welcome in. Here are some of the players we can expect to see. Some of the top scorers for Toronto. Alex Steeves. He's crushing it. Alex Nylander. Logan Shaw. Nick Abruizi and Jacob Quinlan. Some of the top scorers right now for Toronto. For Laval, Alex Barry-Boulet. Lauren Dauphine. Owen Beck. Jared Davidson and Sean Farrell. A lot of the names that you've probably heard. Now, over the last 10 games, Toronto is 5-5, where Laval is 8-1-1. Oof, unbelievable. The last game, Toronto picked up the W against Belleville. It was a nice game. We were actually at that game. Laval 6-0 against Cleveland, so big win there. Laval at home, they're 22-7-2. Toronto on the road is 14-11. So which winning record is going to be prevalent here today in this game? Now, on the power play, Toronto is about 18.6%, where Laval is 19.28%. So this is going to be an excellent matchup here tonight. In the previous meetings, Laval took the first one, the more recent one, 3-0. Previous to that, they won 5-4. Then the Marlies, back on February 17th, won 7-2. The Rockets 3-2, the Rockets 5-2, the Rockets 5-4, and Toronto 3-2. Toronto only winning 2 of the matchups in this current season. Laval has been crushing it against this team. That's why they're top spot in this division. They are a hard-playing squad, a very dominant squad, and Laval just has it going on. Charlie, hello there. Victoria, welcome in, everybody. Oh boy, it was a late night last night. The Maple Leafs going to a shootout against San Jose. It didn't go the way we wanted, but it was exciting nonetheless. If you didn't hear the call in overtime, we posted that video separately. you could take a look. Mike, what's going on? Sens greater than the Leafs. You know, I'm scared of the Sens right now, to be honest with you. I'm very scared of the Sens. Toronto, while they are 1 point up on Florida and Tampa for that top spot, they are scary, scary, scary the way those Senators are playing right now. But Toronto did not have a great game last night. We're hoping they can turn it around tomorrow night. We got a doubleheader this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, back-to-back Maple Leaf games against the Kings and the Ducks. Rissy's what's going on? Welcome in. Santa disappointed too. That's true, Mike. They do. Listen, I've kept my eye on the Sens. They've been hit and miss, but they've got it going on right now. Looking at tickets so cheap, 100%. Yeah, K-Bop, I highly recommend going to check out a Marlies game or wherever you are. If there's an AHL team in your city, you should definitely check them out. They are great. Now, if you want to pick up some merch, just like any hockey merch, it's not cheap, but the tickets are affordable. The food is decent, and it's a ton of fun. They know how to put on a good show, and the Coca-Cola Coliseum is a great building to watch. Doesn't matter where you sit. Every seat is a good seat. So highly, highly, highly recommend checking it out. If you are going down to the CNE to check out the Coca-Cola Coliseum, parking is your typical event parking. What is it, like $20, $25? But, you know, there's lots to park. And I just threw something under my desk. Lots of public transportation. If you want to get down to the Coca-Cola Coliseum, take the GO train, the TTC to Union Station, and the GO train across. Lots of good ways of getting there. And if you time it right, if you get a Marlies game on the day of a TFC game, why not pull a doubleheader? A little afternoon Marlies action and go across the street to BMO and check out TFC. Hey, you Triton, what's going on? I was there for a concert. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, great concert venue. And if you're a wrestling fan, when wrestling comes there, it's perfect because it's very small, very intimate. I got to find that little ring that I shot somewhere under my desk. All right, we're going to get set. This game is scheduled to be 7 o'clock, which means it's really going to be like 7:05 or so. But they're going through their pregame. The lights are dimming. They're kind of flashing. The crowd is filing in. Looks like it is going to be a big crowd here for these squads. Now, let's just go through all the players on these rosters. Since this is our first time doing a Marley game, let's make you a little familiar with who we expect to see. Now, not everybody is going to play tonight. Hey, Fred, what's going on? I don't know who all the lineups are because I couldn't find starting lineups anywhere. But we'll see as they come on. But here's the Marlies roster. Joseph Blancy. We got Logan Shaw. Logan Shaw, by the way, had a great game last weekend. Logan Shaw puts up a lot of good numbers. Matthew Barbaloni, we saw him in the preseason for Toronto, so we got to know him very, very well. We got Steves coming in, Nick Abruizi, Ronnie Hiravainen, Kyle Clifford, Alex Steves, Sam Stevens and Alex Steve, Brandon Baddock. We got Cedric Pare. Pare, you'll know, he's the one who took out Patrick Laine in the preseason. Jacob Quinlan, Luke Hames, Reese Johnson, Zach Solo, Ryan Reeves, technically on the roster. Hey, Nick, what's going on? Sasham, what's up? Jonathan, how's it going? Ryan Tvorberg, Alex Nylander, and Robert Master Simon. So a lot of these names you will know from the Maple Leafs preseason, and of course, some from the World Juniors as well. On the D side for the Marlies, Tommy Miller, Dakota Mermis, John Propko, Topi Nimala, who's kind of that top defensive prospect we're watching, Cade Weber, Nicholas Mantonen, Matt Benning, William Villeneuve, my favorite, Marshall Rafai, Mikko Kokkonen, and Matt Anderson. Your Marley goaltenders, Matt Murray, Dennis Hildeby, and Artur Akimeov, they are going to be the tenders. We'll see who's going to be starting tonight. For Laval, Raphael Harvey Pinard, Alex Barry-Boulay, Sean Farrell, Alex Bocage, Luke Tuck, Vincent Arseneau, Mark Estapa, Riley Kidney, Will Deneen, Laurent Dafoun, Brendan Gignac, Lucas Condana, Philip Messer, Jared Davidson, Owen Beck, who you know very well, Florian Jackeye, younger brother to Wi-Fi, Xavier Simon, and on defense side, Noah Hemmemeyer, Gustav Lidstrom, Tyler Witherspoon, Logan Malo, the top prospect, Josh Jacobs, Adam Engstrom, David Reinbacher, another big prospect, Zach Hayes, William Trudeau, And the two goaltenders listed here, Caden Premu and Connor Hughes. So some names there you may recognize, some will definitely be familiar. The lights are going crazy in the stadium. They're getting fired up. And this game is going to be getting going momentarily. Players are going to be making their way onto the ice. One of the things I love about the Marlies and Laval and a lot of these teams is they put on a heck of a show. Great light show, great little video board show. They really know how to get the crowd into it. Now, these stadiums are not like your NHL stadiums. They held a fraction of what they do in the big clubs, in the big house. This one is at the Bell Place. And what a light show. This is awesome. So, Marlies and Laval, this is going to be an absolute tough battle for Toronto. They've only beaten Laval twice this year. They need to get this one going. Sachem, this is a big rivalry. It is a huge rivalry between these two teams, and it has been for years. And this is one of the things that's interesting, right? The coaching staff has to walk across the ice because the benches are on the opposite side from where the locker rooms are. So the coaches walking across the ice. The officials are now on the ice as well, which means players are going to be making their way out momentarily. We will switch it over to our game screen as they're ready to get going, but this should be a big one. So as they're getting set, I mentioned Toronto has done okay in their last 5. They have a win against Belleville, a loss against Belleville, a loss against Laval, a loss against Charlotte, and a win against Charlotte. So 2 out of their last 5, not great. Laval, on the other hand, a win against Cleveland, a loss against Cleveland, a win against Toronto, and 2 wins against Utica. Hey, Todd, how's it going? Welcome in. Here come the Rocket, making their way on. The goal horn is sounding. The lights are going crazy. Laval has entered the arena, ready to do battle in a classic Toronto-Montreal rivalry. You know, the crowd is going to be hype. Gustav Lidstrom going to be a starter. Alex Barry-Boulay, a starter. Sean Farrell going to be a starter. We're going through the Laval starters right now. Tyler Witherspoon going to be a starter for Laval. Laurent Dauphin going to be a starter. I have to wait till they say it. Caden Premu going to be the starting tender for Laval. Of course, they're not going to introduce Toronto, so we'll have to see who those starters are going to be. We're going to be set and ready to go, of course. They got the flag out. They're going to celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Remove your hats and caps.
You know what we got to do.
Of the Canadian national anthem. Mesdames, Messieurs, veuillez maintenant vous lever, retirer vos casquettes pour l'interprétation de l'hymne national canadien par le groupe 961 de l'école Alpha, parrainé par la fondation Viva Musique Alpha.
National anthem, O Canada. There we go. Very nice job. It's time to play some hockey. Sachem, yeah, Daphine is the best on Laval. He's going to be somebody they need to guard, somebody they're going to need to watch very, very, very closely. So we're going to get everything set up and organized as things get updated. So it'll take us a couple minutes for the stats to populate. We'll get everything situated. We'll get the Wizards organized, and it looks like we're already getting... do I have to refresh? Let's get this organized here. There we go. All right, so we're going to see again all the shots, the goals, everything that's going on. And of course, up top, it's going to show you where the puck is moving. Number 35, your goaltender for Toronto, Dennis Hildeby, getting the start here. Hildeby in net. Hey, Beverly Hayden, what's going on? Mega, how's it going? Welcome in, Morgan. Welcome in, everybody joining us here today. Let's go. Let's play some hockey. Hildeby going to get it. Daphine going to start. They're wearing these red jerseys with the white stripe across the chest. Let's drop the puck and let's play off the opening draw. Toronto going to pick it up. William Villeneuve going to dump this one in. Down around, Toronto going to hold this one in at the point. And Laval very quickly going to pick it up. They're going to move this one up to the red line, dumping this one in. Hildeby letting it go. Down around in the corner, Mermis. He's going to try and move it around. There's a broken stick already. The shaft is sitting in front, walking around. Nice little shot. Alex Steves can't clear. This going down in the corner. Working through. Villeneuve can't pick it up. Toronto going to get it to the blue line. And the Marlies going to go for a quick change. Laval almost turning it over in their own zone. This tip back by Boulay. Laval setting it up, being watched here very closely by Jacob Quinlan. Laval starting to work it around. Quinlan still watching. Now Laval moves it up. Tips this into the Toronto zone. Hildeby going to set it up behind their own net. Working it around down in the corner. Toronto trying to put it through. They get it to the line. Here's a quick shot. That one's... oh my God, it went in! How did that go in? A terrible goal. Laval is on the board and there's pushing and shoving in the crease. Niemela is going to grab his man. Quinlan, I think, is going to grab somebody. How did this go in? So we are 1 minute in. Kidney, I think, is going to get the goal. Or is it going to... who's going to get this? It was a shot. It could be Xavier Simonu. Unbelievable. Was this a tip in front? Terrible goal. Hirovainen from his knees played it to the point. Laval a long shot. I still don't see how it went in. You know what? It went off the post, hit the back of Hildeby's skate, and enters the net. A horrendous start here as Laval catches a break from the hockey gods. Dallas, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh my goodness. 1-0 Laval. A quick start. Unbelievable. All right, we'll have to see how these scoreboards are going to update. 1-0 Laval. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Just like that. Bada boom, bada bing. It'll probably take a minute for it to update. Here comes Laval with it. After a strange hop, they get a lucky break and put it in. 1-0 Laval. Oh my gosh. Toronto has to recover from that. That is a tough bounce. This can be played all the way down. It looks like the scoreboard is about 2 minutes delayed, so it will update eventually. That's going to be an icing call against Laval. It's going to come all the way back down to their side of the ice. Toronto has to get things going. So this was just an unlucky bounce. A long shot from the point, kind of hits the post and then goes off the skate of the Toronto netminder. Oh boy. So William Trudeau gets credit for the goal. Riley Kidney going to pick up the assist. 2 minutes gone here. Toronto has it in their own zone. Going to push this up. Villeneuve with the pass. Down in the corner. Here goes Laval after it. Pare going in there on the forecheck. Nice job by Pare. Getting some assistance. And Laval again going to move this up. Toronto behind quickly here. Missed fire on the pass as Arseneau couldn't come up with that. Toronto in the corner trying to pick it up. Steves. Is that Steves? No, it's Pare. Pare trying to help out. Pare going to carry this one up. He's going to fire it down in the corner. Stopped here by the Laval goaltender, Caden Primo, and he's going to set it up. Here comes Laval on the move. Boulay going to carry it ahead, trying to get it up. It's stolen here by the Marlies. They turn it over right in the neutral zone. Laval again. Quick pass across. That doesn't connect to Farrell. Farrell in the corner has it taken away. Toronto going to move this one across. There he goes, Alex Steves, number 46, working here with Shaw. And they're going to move it out. Rafai has to play it up, and Toronto going to dump this one in the corner. Shaw going in here after it, chasing his man down. It's stolen. Here's a quick shot, and that's going to be off the shoulder of the goaltender and at a play. Sachem, it is being played. They say, hang on. Because the game started, I think they took it away. Did they call it Bell Place? It wasn't the Bell Center because that's the big rink, but I think it said Bell Place. But it is in Laval. Zachary, how's it going? Welcome in. Quinlan in to take the draw. Laval going to win this one back. They're going to have it. Marley's trying to attack, but Laval doing a nice job, and they're going to reverse it. Lidstrom with a nice little move. Long pass up, going to miss everything, and Toronto racing back. William Villeneuve back, and that's going to be an icing call, so this is going to move right back down into the Laval side. So 3 shots for Laval in the first couple of moments here. No shots for the Marlies. In fact, the Marlies really haven't been able to get anything going here. Sorry? Place Bell, the Bell Place is where it is. Thank you, my statistician over here. I love that it's snowing still. Oh, Hayden, it's snowing. We're going to get ice later. It's going to get ugly this weekend. Another shot rolling, or a puck rolling towards Primo. He's going to hang on to that. One thing I love about the Laval jerseys is their sponsor is St. Hubert's. Now, St. Hubert's takes me way, way back when I was playing hockey and we were going in. Thank you, Zachary, for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. My old hockey banquets used to be sponsored by St. Hubert's, and we got their little quarter chicken meals. St. Hubert's was great. A little salty, but great. So it's nice. Little throwback for me there. Laval going to pick this one up. Going to kick this one free, and it's Tyler Witherspoon playing this one down the ice. Toronto trying to put it around behind their own net. Villeneuve getting a lot of ice time here. I like this defender a lot. Mermis going to try and work this cross. Mermis and Villeneuve playing here together. Down in the corner, playing around. Toronto trying to break this one out. They're having a hard time doing so. Triton coming in. It was 87 here today. Just saying, wow, Triton. Little rubbing it in there. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the super chat. 87 degrees. And it's very timely that it's 87 there because number 87, Sidney Crosby, just passed a Gretzky record for 20 consecutive seasons at over a point per game, averaging over a point per game. So congratulations to Sidney Crosby. What a milestone. Marlies, yes, Asham, they certainly do. The Rocket are so good. So good. Off the draw, Blancy wins this one back down in the corner. Laval trying to get up there quickly, forces Toronto to move the puck, and their pass is going to miss everybody. Racing in here is Barbaloni. Barbaloni's got a lot of speed. Toronto on the forecheck trying to put it in front to Solo, but that one is missed. And Laval bringing it back down the other side. Toronto going to intercept, and it's played all the way back. They're going to regroup. Babaloni, what speed he has. Toronto, weak pass. Laval stole, but it's offside, so they're going to tag up. Toronto coming back. Whoa, what happened here? There we go. My feed did a weird jump. Laval putting it right back down in the corner. Marlies backing it up. Tope Niemela with the puck. Going to play this one up to the blue line. Nice little pass to Twarberg. Back over to Twarberg. He's coming in. Going to cycle around looking for someone to dish it off to. Finds nobody. Going to flip it down around behind the net. Brandon Baddock's going to go in here after it, but Laval is going to move it up. Toronto's going to take the man down, and we're going to get a penalty, our first penalty of the game. It's going to be an interference call. That is not what we want. That is not what we want at all. So Marshall Rafai, my boy, Marshall Rafai goes to the box. 2 minutes. Interference. Come on, Marsh. Just couldn't get around and gets the arm out to try and slow up Florian Jackeye and takes him down. So Laval, who's already up 1-0 here, is going to go to the power play. Laval on the power play is dangerous. They are a threat to score at any time. All the way down the ice, Toronto going to send it down. For those that aren't familiar with the Marlies, your captain is Logan Shaw, Dakota Murmis, an assistant, and Joseph Blancy, the other assistant. For the Laval Rocket, Lucas Condetta is your captain, Tyler Witherspoon and Alex Barry-Boulay, your 2 assistants. Down in the corner in front of the net, Toronto going to get it to the line, held in, setting it up, taking a look. Will Deneen going to put it in front, it's there. And they can't bury it. Toronto able to clear this all the way down the ice, but Laval coming close to striking for the 2nd time tonight. They're going to set it up in their own zone. Now they're going to work it ahead. Boulay going to drop it off. Laval over the red line into the Toronto zone. Dauphine coming in, putting it around behind the net. Nobody's there at the far side. It's going to come out. 1 minute gone here in the power play to the Rocket. Rocket going to start working their way back up. Nope, they're going to regroup, curl around as they were kind of caught in the middle of a line change. Now they're setting it up, hanging on, waiting, and we're okay with that kill off that time for us. Logan Malo, he's going to be a future Montreal superstar. Going to start the rush and pass it up. Laval dumping this one in the corner. Laval carrying it around, still skating with it, now dumping it off and getting it back is Messer. Messer setting it back to the line. Here's Enstrom, putting it back. He's a shot and a nice save. Toronto getting in there as Hildeby, using his size, is going to smother that puck and hang on to it. 22 seconds remaining here in the Laval power play. They move the puck really, really nicely. Laval is really solid moving that puck around. Shaw in to take this draw for Toronto. He's in here against Condetta. Off the draw, Laval back to the line. Here's a long shot. Hildeby goes down. It hits a leg. I think it hit Shaw. Went over into the corner. Putting this around, cycling it through. Here's Messer again, going down low. Back return. He fans on the pass. Now he sends it to the line. Engstrom doesn't pass. They cycle it around, and that shot is going to be tipped up and out of play. So again, great puck movement here by Laval. Just a couple of seconds left to go on their power play, and then we'll get back to some 5-on-5 hockey. But what great puck movement here. And great crowd. Got to give a huge shout out to this Laval crowd. They are loud. Coming in to take this draw. It's a scramble. Quinlan couldn't win it. Still battling for it. Laval walking out of the corner, driving towards Hildeby. It's picked up and dumped into the corner. Back to the line. Penalty has expired. 5-on-5 hockey. Hey, Prep, welcome in. Toronto trying to work this one through. Side of the net in front. Hildeby is down watching it. Back to the line. Here's a shovel pass. They hit the crossbar. Laval dings the iron, and they get it right back coming in. Toronto trying to break it up. They flip this to the corner. Farrell with a chance, and he couldn't put it in. This back around. Laval is hot. Now they're going to pass this one up. They turn over the puck. Toronto on the move. Going to carry it through, and it's knocked off the skate. I can't speak. I'm so excited. They're moving so fast. This back around. Toronto at the line. They're going to kind of get stopped up here. Working through. Toronto struggling to get the puck out. Now they do, but Laval is all over it. 12 minutes to go here in the first period. This game is really moving along. Really moving along. Alex Nylander going to bring this one in. Drops it off. Nylander gets it back. Should we call him Mini Willie? I don't know. Alex Nylander, the younger. Is he younger? The younger brother of Alex Nylander. Going to fan on the pass, trying to put it in front. Blandisi going to try and get it as Laval clears it out, but Toronto just hammers this one right back in. Down in the corner, Laval going to set it up. Now they're on the move, going to carry this one right up the middle, trying to build some speed here is Trudeau. He's going to dump this one in. Laval, first one there, going to play this one back. Picked up here by the Marlies, long cross ice pass. Nice move to the red line, and they're going to flip this one up and dump it in. Good strong play here. Laval going to get the loose puck, sending it all the way down. So he'll to be out to kind of touch it up as Niemela back to work it through, tipping it through the neutral zone, and Laval going to gobble up the loose puck. Toronto can't get any rushes really going right now. They're struggling with this. Let's try it again. Here they come up and over the line. The Marlies on the move. The Boos coming out, centered in the slot. Laval going to knock that one away. And a big hit behind the net there as Cedric Pare gets taken out. And if you're wondering why Laval, why the Montreal crowd is booing Pare, it's because, as we said earlier, he's the guy who took the knee on Patrick Laine in the preseason, which knocked him out for several months. So Pare still hearing it here from this crowd. In over the blue line, the referee kind of got in the way. Toronto going to regroup. They're going to pass this to open ice. And now they're going to work this one ahead. It's going to be tipped in, and Laval going to go back to pick this one up. Witherspoon with it. Taking a look, and here they come again. On the move, near side of the ice. Up over the line. Now a little flip pass. Jack-Eye going in here after it. And they turn it over. Toronto on the move. Villeneuve going to put this one up. Steve's going in hard in the corner. Shaw going to the front of the net. This coming to the line. Villeneuve can't hold it in. Shaw turning and shooting. That one is blocked. Good job there by the Laval player, Will Deneen, to put the body on the line. Shaw trying to feed it over to Steves. Cannot do it. Going in the corner. Going to cycle it around. Pinching in. Back down low around. And again, Laval with a nifty little move to pull it around the defender. And Toronto's going to back this one up. Villeneuve with it. He's hanging on as Toronto making changes. 9 minutes to go here in period number 1. 9 minutes to go. The Marlies trying to find their game. Down around behind. Going to be chipped up the boards and down. Back with it is Matt Anderson. Anderson going to get things going. Long pass. Toronto going to break this one in. Trying to bring this one through. A little deflection in front. Toronto still with it. Cycling it around behind the net. Here's Quinlan. Quinlan absolutely dumps his man at the side. William Trudeau goes for a ride. Puck is going to be shoveled towards the front of the net. Everyone's looking for it. Finally, they see it in the far side. It's going to be shoveled back to the line. Here's a shot. That one is intercepted. Toronto picking it right back up. Back to the line, sending it in. Nylander cycling this one around through. Nylander, like his brother, floating around. Over to Quinlan, has his pocket picked. And Laval going to bring this one up far side. Up over the line. Define coming in. He's going to go between the legs. Here's his shot off the blocker. Nice little stop there. But Laval with the creativity. Wow, looking real good. Looking solid. Lots of shots on goal. Lots of movement. Sorry, I got to adjust my chat here. I can't see. This pass is going to miss. Going to come all the way down the ice. Laval back to pick it up. Here's a little pass up the middle. Nice move, Montreal. Walking it in. Kundena, the captain, going to cycle it around behind the net. Picked up here by Toronto and ripped around the boards by Rafai. Held in, cycling through. Laval all over the puck right now. Toronto, only one shot in this period so far. They are having some serious issues. Back to the line. They're going to tee it up. That's going to sail just wide. Here's another shot. Hildeby going to make that save. Another broken stick right in the slot area now as they're trying to clear these shards out of the way. Back to the line. Laval, cross ice pass. Still with it. Another blast from the point, and Hildeby's going to make that save, and he's going to hang on to it. So unbelievable as they continue to just shoot pucks, throw pucks towards the net. Laval all over this Marley team. They are just playing unbelievably well. They're going to have a quick little pause for the cause, a little break in the action. But what unbelievable movement here. Toronto has to get going right now. They have to. A sluggish start here. Laval is all over them, which, hey, it's good for them, right? Trudeau has the goal, has Laval Rocket up 1-0, and you can see, just look over here where all the shots are coming from. They're peppering them, getting shots from up top on the point, shots from down low, really working it around. Toronto's one lone shot coming from just in that face-off circle, but not good. Not good at all. That shot was from Zach Solo. He's your shooter for the Toronto Marlies, the only shot on net so far. Good night, Munchie. What's going on? Let's go, Baby Leafs. Let's go, Marlies. Marlies are so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you, everybody. If you've hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. We appreciate it. And hit that subscribe as well. We're trying something a little new today. And this is a lot of fun. I actually like this. I think the setup is okay. I hope it's coming across okay. It's going to take us, a little while to get familiar with a lot of the players and whatnot. Steve's is playing. He's in there. Sam, you don't have Marlies gear. You know what, Prep? I myself do not have Marlies gear. We got this. We got the little chain. We got the chain. We got some mini sticks, but I don't have a Marlies jersey. The boys have Marlies hats, but they were too small for me. I was thinking about picking up a Marley jersey when we were there last weekend, but just didn't come to fruition. Part of it is I was really struggling. Who do I want? Who would be the guy to get? If you're going to get a Marley jersey, I thought about Alex Steves because I really like him. He's, probably the guy to get right now. But I struggled. I really struggled. Tvorberg would be a good pick. I don't know which name I'd want. All right. Here we go. Back at it. 6:56 to go in period number 1. Cedric Pare going to take this draw against Jack Guy, and Pare going to win this. He's been doing okay in the face-off circle. Toronto trying to get this one out of their zone. Pare going to try and help move it along. Laval keeping it in. They're going to shoot, and that's going to be deflected. It's going to come all the way around. Kept in at the point. Finally, Toronto's going to break it free. Toronto, almost with a break and a stick lift, but that's going to draw a penalty. And Laval going to go to the box. So the Toronto Marlies are going to find themselves with an opportunity with the man advantage. And it's Jack Guy. He's going to take this one. He is going to go sit down for 2 minutes or less. With 6:37 to go here in this opening frame, the Toronto Marlies have an opportunity to get this one back. And oh my goodness, so close to breaking out. Dakota Mermis was an opportunity to kind of run free, and he gets tied up. Mermis at about 6 feet tall, trying to use his grit, use his speed to go, and he was just held back by Jack Guy. Jack Guy, of course, is no slouch at 6'4", 195 pounds. So Pare is going to get waved out of the circle. I think Shaw is going to come in to take it. Shaw is. So we got Shaw, Pare, and we'll have to see who else is on here. Steves, Nylander. This coming in the corner. Going to work it back to the point. Villeneuve. Shaw in the corner. Villeneuve up top. Steves on the far side. Going to put this down, and that's going to come all the way around and down the ice as Shaw was playing up top. They're going to regroup and get this one going. Darth Vader, how's it going? Welcome in. Sam Sidious. Blended, what's going on? Welcome in. In the corner, they're trying to shovel that one in from the side. Couldn't do it. Digging up in the corner. Trying to bring it through. Toronto back to the line. Cross to Villeneuve. Villeneuve, he's going to feed it into the slot with a little drag. A little drag play, and it's Laval breaking out. One man back to beat. They're going to play this into the middle. Getting it back. Short-handed. It's Boulay. And he doesn't get that shot off. Marley's going to turn it over. Now they steal it back. Get on your horses. Get going. Instead, they're going to turn around and bring this all the way back. Almost gave it away. Villeneuve with a nice spin move, and they're going to slow this one down. Marlies going to carry it up the middle. 45 seconds to go on the power play. And that's going to be an offside call. So one of the big differences, hey, Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Mr. Wolf, what's up? Sorry, later was recording a video. Oh, no worries, Mr. Wolf. Glad to have you here. Thanks for stopping in. Now, this is very different, very different. And at intermission, I'll tell you why this is so different than when we do NHL hockey. But it is quite different. Hey, Craig, what's going on? Toronto trying to bring this one in. 40 seconds to go on the power play. And again, Laval going to get this down the ice. Quinlan with it. Going to cycle it back. And here comes Toronto. Toronto, Niemela going to bring it up. Some passing across into the zone. Hiravainen drops it off. Getting it from the faceoff dot. And here's a shot. That one's going to go just wide. Got a piece of it, though. Down around. Here's Nick Abruzzese. Can't control it. It's going to come out and Blandisi has to bring this one back into the line, just inside. Toronto down low, walking out of the corner, trying to put that one in. Is Blandisi with a nice move again, just couldn't stuff it in. He's coming up on the forecheck, going to steal it, getting it to the point. Here's a shot that goes wide. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Toronto with one shot on that power play and only 2 shots in the whole period. Montreal or Laval up with 9. Marlies used to be the New Brunswick Hawks. Yeah, they were out east. They still need to go back. They still need more teams out east. Here's a long pass. Laval doesn't connect. It's coming in. That's going to be an icing call. Thank you so much, Gabriel, for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Philadelphia 7-2. Yeah, that was quite the game, wasn't it? Of course, we didn't have a lot of luck last night. The Maple Leafs tied it up at the end. That was really exciting. If you didn't stay up late with us, you can hear our overtime call. We posted that video. You can certainly check it out. It was a lot of fun. It was a late night. But of course, the Sharks winning it in a shootout. 4 minutes to go off the draw. Laval going to win this one back. Going to play this up the middle. Toronto going to steal it. Tried to flip it over to Shaw. That one isn't completed. Down in the corner, a little bump. Marley's going to pick it up, trying to fight their way through. Long pass over to Shaw. Shaw going to send it in the middle. Toronto with a breakaway. Coming in, backhand is Steves, and a nice save. Rebound, and they almost put that one in. They flipped this one back, and it's going to come all the way down the ice. Dallas, I got a little bit of sleep. It was probably about 2:30 by the time I winded down and actually fell asleep. Long shot is going to roll in on the goaltender Primo, and he's going to hang on to it. What an opportunity for Alex Steves as he busted in with a chance. Great move there. Boy, Alex Steves is going to look real good. And maybe this is why Toronto felt comfortable moving Fraser Minton, because they knew Alex Steves is just rocking it right now. So maybe they were comfortable knowing he's the up-and-comer, and they move Fraser Minton. Fraser Minton still playing excellent hockey. Pare coming in to take this draw. Again against Daffine. He's going to win this one back to the line. Miller setting it down in the corner near side. Toronto trying to get up on here. Taking a bump and going down. Laval going to run it around behind their own net. They're going to move this one up. Had to go to bed. Went back to the dentist this morning. Oh no, Prep. I am so sorry. If you just turn your head sideways a little bit, it'll fix your crookedness of your jaw. Right? Isn't that how it works? Here comes Toronto. Is Cedric Pare coming in again? Pare seeing a lot of ice time. Down around behind the net. Baddock trying to get it. Hey, Jared, what's going on? Yes, that's right. Brad Marchand, his first game with the Panthers here tonight. And that's going to be an icing. And Arsenault is not happy about it, screaming. And this is going to come all the way back down. Yeah, I kind of have the Panther game over my shoulder here, 0-0 with 1:15 to go. But Jared, keep us posted if Marchand does anything great, how he's playing. Was that Tuesday's game? Oh, Gabriel, that's awesome. That's awesome. I got physio exercise to do. Prep, I have physio exercises to do for my shoulder. Guess how many days in a row I've done my physio exercises. Shame on me. All right, down in the corner. And you're at the game tonight. There you go. Jared's at the game. Have fun, buddy. Back in this one all the way up. Mega, you got neck issues. Me too. I do have some problems with my neck. Long pass up. The shoulder, the neck, it's all related. Hello, physio clinics. Oh, Dallas, they yelled at me so much. They're like, "Are you actually doing your exercises?" I said, "Of course. Every time I come in and see you, I do my exercises." Hildeby gonna stop it. Jack Eye getting the hands up in the face of Rafai. Rafai and Jack Eye having words. Rafai with some smiles for Jack Eyes. Jack Eye grabbed the jersey and was given the little jabs. Jack Eye taking after his brother. Going at Marshall Rafai. Awesome, Mr. Wolf. Sounds good. Rob, what's going on? Thank you for sharing out the live. Really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. 1:58, 2 minutes left to go here in period number 1. 10-5 the shots. Laval really has been all over Toronto, all over them. It's weird seeing Brad Payne. Yeah, I bet, Jared. I bet. That was kind of, I really wanted to do that game tonight, but I had a hard time, a really hard time looking at looking at Brad in that jersey. Off the draw, Toronto going to flip this to the line. They get it out. Yes. Trying to bust through. A little stick lift. Can't get it. Nice little run there by Ronnie Hirvainen. But it's Laval back in their own zone. Going to work this one through the neutral zone. Little drop back pass. Here they come. Toronto at the line. Going to knock it down a swing. Partial break. Can they turn the corner? No, they can't. They're going to hold up. Blandisi. He's going to send this down in the corner. Care, what's going on? Welcome in. Back around. Toronto, Barbolini sending it back with a shot. Deflection. That's going to go high over the net. Back in here is Blandisi. He's doing a good job getting some support. Down in the corner. Back to the line. Toronto, they can't hold it in. It's going to hop out. Back over to Villeneuve. Villeneuve taking a look. Doesn't go to Rafai. Instead, he's going to pass this one up. And they're going to chip it in. Zach Solo sending it down in the corner. Hey, Speedy, what's up? Welcome in. Here comes Laval with 1 minute. Last minute to go. Down in the corner. Big hit there. Big hit as... Who was that? I think that was Miller. Miller absolutely ran over his man. Toronto going to try and pull it up. Shaw can't get it out. Going to back this one up. Solo, he's going to dump this one down. Down in the corner. Laval going to pick up the loose puck. 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Laval getting things ready. It is 1-0 Laval. They're going to send this one. Stretch pass, trying to come up down in the corner. Miller going to cut off his man. Going to pick this one up. Abruizi coming back to help out. The Toronto player in front of the net gets absolutely sent flying. That was Matt Anderson. Laval sending it around. Toronto's going to pick it off. 12 seconds to go. Here comes Steves. He's got Shaw. He drops it back. Shoot that. He does. Oh, the rebound right to Steves, and he can't bury it. Another shot. 3 seconds to go. Oh, what an opportunity here for the Marlies as the period comes to an end. The Marlies with a great chance, and Alex Steves, instead of going across to Shaw, decided to drop it back, and the pass or the shot just got knocked away. Holy smokes. We're going to go to intermission. Let's see if our intermission screen will work. Here we go. Hey, look at that. Boom. Let's reload this. There we go. Get the score up and running. Yikes. 1-0. 1-0. Laval with a lucky goal as the shot kind of went off the post, came back out, hit Hildeby's skate, and found its way into the net. William Trudeau picks up his 4th of the year from Riley Kidney, and that is your lone goal scorer. Toronto, a couple of penalties. Marshall Rafai picked up an interference, and Florian Jackeye, 2 minutes for holding. But a lot of excitement in this game. Big rivalries, and they're going back and forth. If we take a little, can I change this? So looking at the other AHL games right now, let's see if this is going to let me just scroll across. The Phantoms 1-0 over Belleville. This is taking way too long to load. All right. Yeah, it's taking too long to load. I'll see if I can find a better way of being able to do that. But it was an exciting first period. Can we get, let me see if I can get some overall stats of the game here. What are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? You're going to give me nothing. You're giving me nothing. All right, let's see what we got over here. So total shots on net, 6 for Toronto, 10 for Laval. Let's see. We got our goals. We got our penalties. They're really not giving me much in terms of extra stats here. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, but we go with what we can get. But a nice job. Let's pull up. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world of the National Hockey League. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scores. We're going to bring this up here real quickly. Boston and Utah tied at 0s. Utah with 6 shots, Panthers with 5. Canadians and Hurricanes tied at 1s. Big game there as Montreal desperately needs some points. The Vancouver Canucks 3-0 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. That is important points there for Vancouver as they're trying to get back in the wild card spot. And then the rest of the games get started in about 15 to 20 minutes or so. We will have back-to-back games Saturday and Sunday night with the Toronto Maple Leafs and the LA Kings tomorrow. Hockey Night in Canada, 7 o'clock start time. And then Sunday night, the Maple Leafs and the Mighty Ducks. The Ducks, that's going to be an 8 o'clock start time. And we got a little robot going. Jonathan bringing up the robot. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta love a little robot action. Love those guys. They always make me smile. If you missed what was happening in the world of the NHL last night, Toronto going to overtime picks up 1 point. So they are now in top spot in the Atlantic Division, 90 total points. 1 point up on Florida and Tampa Bay. So both those teams trying to catch them. The Washington Capitals have officially clinched a spot with 103 points. Carolina behind them at 90 points. And the Devils with 83. The Senators and Canadians hanging on. Ottawa with 81 points. Montreal with 75. But the Rangers and the Islanders both with 74 points. The Blue Jackets at 73. Detroit at 72. So a little bit of an outside chance. Right, I thought this was an NHL game, but that's okay anyways. I'm here, Mr. Wolf. Yes, it is the Toronto Marlies of the American Hockey League, and they need some help right now. The Marlies, they just haven't been going at it. Laval has been all over them, so they have to find a way of really getting back going. And roll up. Let's see. Where was that other street? Hangover Wednesday. And roll up. I missed the first part of your comment there. But I apologize to the talk viewers. The chat is kind of tucked over here in the corner, so if I miss it, I will respond. I'll just be a little slow to read the comment. Over in the Western Conference, the Winnipeg Jets, 102 points. Dallas Stars, 98. Colorado at 93. Vegas at 94. LA at 89. Edmonton at 87. Minnesota at 87 and St. Louis at 85 have the wild card spots. Vancouver at 80 and Calgary at 79. They are trying to pick up some points to get back into that wild card position. So it's going to be a big battle in the National Hockey League, and that's what it's all about. It's all about these battles and trying to get in here and make some noise. But kudos to these teams battling it out. Let me see if I can pull this up here. All right, one thing I did want to go over, one thing I wanted to talk about here in the American Hockey League was some of these statistics, because I know a lot of these players are new. We don't cover a lot of AHL, and some of the AHL stuff is hard to get. So I want to call out and celebrate some of these players who are doing unbelievably well. Andrew Porteruski, he is leading the way, 73 total points. Matt Blumell, 63 points. Seth Griffith with 61. Chris Terry with 59. Matthew Pekka with 56 points. And if we go down this list, 10th spot overall is Alex Steeves with 53 points. Talking about Alex Steeves, when we look at goals, Alex Steeves is 2 goals behind the goal leader. He has 34 goals. Matej Blumell from the Texas Stars has 36 goals. Now, Blumell has played 56 games. Alex Steeves has played 49. So Alex Steeves very easily could have more goals than Blumel, but they're giving it a race. Blumel does have 10 more points overall than Alex Steeves. Steeves 40 penalty minutes, Blumel with 20 penalty minutes. Steeves with more power play points. He's got 2 shorthanded goals as well. Alex Steve averaging 1.08 points per game, and that's just awesome. The Marlies themselves, if we bring up their stats, can we get to their stats? Really? You're not going to give me team stats? Oh, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. Hey, Joseph Blandisi's from Markham, Ontario. I didn't know that. Shout out to Markham, Ontario. Always excited to see Ryan Svorberg from Richmond Hill, Ontario. All these guys just north of Toronto. Very excited. Let's see. Can we bring up the... Can they give us the team stats? No. No, of course not. All right. I'm asking too much. We did talk about the standings to get things started off. Laval, they're in top spot in the North Division with 86 points. The Toronto Marlies are in third spot with 73 points. So they need to come in. They need to really, really battle hard. And I'm sure they will. If we look at it by conference overall, this is where things get a little ugly. Laval sitting top of their conference, again with the 86 points. The Marlies dropped down to 7th spot. So 7th overall in their conference. They have not clinched a playoff spot, but they're going to have an opportunity to get in here. E2, what's going on? What's your favorite team? I'm a Toronto guy. So whether it's the Marlies, whether it's the Maple Leafs, I'm a Toronto guy all day long. Hometown guy all the way. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Our new college pickups playing. Let me go back and see. You know what? Shame on me. I actually forget their names. How bad is that? Let's see here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Having some computer issues here. John Prokop and Luke Himes. So no, they are no. I don't believe either one of those are in tonight's game. I had to look them up. Had to remind myself of the names. Himes and Prokop. So a center and a defenseman. And I don't believe so. John Prokop is going to be wearing number 37, and Luke Himes is going to be wearing number 62. So 62 for Hames and 37. Yeah, neither of them are in today's game, but great question, Mark. Thank you for asking. You know, it's funny. I saw those names come through. I saw when they made the signings. And at first glance, it was like, okay, they just signed these guys. No big deal. And as you start to do some, not really research, but as you start to hearing a little bit more about them, they're both supposed to be very, very decent talents. So it will be exciting to see what their futures bring. And I think, will this allow me to bring up, can we bring this up? No, it's not going to allow me to. Come on. Let's see. Luke Hames, is it going to allow me to open it up? Can I tell you a little bit about him? So Luke Hames, 6'1", 192 pounds. Wow, he's a big boy. So they can I get any? No, they're not going to give me any stats. But 6'1", 192 pounds as a forward. That's good to me. That says he's going to be a good force. Let's take a look at Prokop, the other stud picked up. This guy John Prokop. However it's pronounced, he's 6'3", 190 pounds. So good size defenseman. That's great. A defenseman at 6'3", 190 pounds. That's a big boy. You know, as he continues to grow and develop, he's going to put on some a little bit more size. He very well could get close to 200 pounds. So there's some good prospects coming in. And I'm sure we'll see them here in the back half of the season. We'll definitely see them next fall in the rookie camps and the preseason for the Maple Leafs. That's what I get real excited about. I really do enjoy when we see the youngsters come up and have their chance. So lots of good picks. Plus, we don't know what's going to happen with the Cowboy, right? What's happening with Easton Cowan? Where is he going to end up? Is he going to get a crack at the big club, or is he going to end up here on the Marley squad? Either way, it's going to be very interesting. Oh, Dallas, the grocery bill's got to be unbelievably high. These guys eat like 10 meals a day. These guys eat an absolute ton. Revo not playing yet, Mark. I don't think he's actually played a game yet for the Marlies. I know he didn't play last weekend when we were down here or down at the game. Let's take a look. See, no, he has not played a game yet this season for the Toronto Marlies. Ryan Reeves, 6'2", 220 pounds. And I think the problem Reeves had, and I didn't think about this at first, and somebody pointed it out to me. They said, well, Sam, if Ryan Reeves plays, hey, Len, what's going on? If Ryan Reeves plays, every tough guy is going to try and challenge him to a fight. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? Every guy is going to come in and try and fight him. And he doesn't want to deal with that anymore. Not at his age, running down, end of his career. He doesn't want all these guys challenging him to fight. Like, if Reeves was playing today, Florian Jack-Guy would want to drop the gloves with them. He'd want to go. And that's what he's going to have. Every single game, somebody would be coming up to fight him. So it's kind of tough when you have somebody like a Ryan Reeves. Kyle Clifford, I haven't seen him in action for a little while either. And I was a huge Kyle Clifford fan. I know in previous years, Clifford was coming in, banging and crashing. He's only played 17 games this season. He's got 8 points in 17 games, though, which is awesome. Kyle Clifford also 6'2", 218. I would love to see him get some more action time. And it always makes me wonder why we went out and signed Ryan Reeves when we had Kyle Clifford here in the Marlies. But it's the same thing, right? Every game he's in, everyone is always looking to challenge him. Everyone's trying to come in and throw some weight around. Won't play on the farm team, should be playing for just conditioning. Yeah, and it begs the question, Mark. Is Ryan Reeves actually going to wear the Maple Leaf jersey again? I'm not sure. I'm at the Jays game, but I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Jesse, enjoy the Blue Jays game. I hope they perform for you a little better tonight than they did yesterday. Enjoy the game. And yes, tomorrow night we will be here 7 o'clock, so it means like 6:45 or so. We're going to go live with the Leafs and the LA Kings. First game of our doubleheader, back-to-back nights, Saturday and Sunday. We're doing 4 nights in a row. 4 nights in a row as we're trying to kind of ramp things up. All right, the coaches are making their way across the ice, which means the players will be making their way over shortly as well. And the baby Leafs got to have a better period. They really need to step up and have a better period. Right now, here, Vinen is a -1. Tope Niemelä, -1. Quinlan is a -1. And Marshall Rafai and Alex Nylander are all -1s. So they're going to look to improve, have a better start to this second period. And really, at this point, forget about a better start. They just need to get some shots, right? They just need to get some shots because 6 shots in the first period, not that great. Anthony, what's going on? It's 1-0 Laval. 1-0 Laval. We're just getting ready. The intermission is just wrapping up. The light show is beginning as the officials make their way on the ice. So we're going to have period number 2 here momentarily. Berube loves them. Yeah, Mark, but is there room? We don't have enough room for the guys going in today into the playoffs when Pacioretty comes back. I don't know if there's really a spot for Reeves. I don't know you'd want to sit a Yarncroc or a Kempf to put Reeves in. So it's going to be interesting how the roster management is going to happen. All right. Let's get this one going. Will Laval hang on to their lead? Or will Toronto be able to come and get a quick one back? They really struggled. Here comes Toronto onto the ice. They're getting set. Let's get over and get ourselves organized. Here we go. So they're making their way on. You can see where all the shots are coming from just over here. The Marlies, all their shots really clumped up in front of the net, not really using their points much, not getting great puck movement, great shots around. And let me, where is that screen? Can I move that? Things that make you go, Why am I going behind? I should go in front. Boy, see, you try to figure these things out and sometimes you just don't understand. There's that. I'm trying to find, where's my on ice? That's this. I should be able to go in front. My camera's in front. I don't understand. All right, whatever it is. Oh, that's why it ends there. All right, enough of Sam playing games. Let's get set for the next period coming up. Will the Marlies continue their hot play or will Toronto find a way? Let's go Rocket. Rocket, they were very impressive. Very impressive, Anthony. All right. They got the lights up. They trying to squeegee off the corner, trying to finish. And Toronto, let's go. Let's go. You can see those shots again, as I was saying, just clumped up here right in front of the net. No real shots from afar. Laval shooting the puck from all over the place. But the funny thing is their goal came from just, the shot came from the point, but it kind of ricocheted and went in just beside the net at how it banged around. All right, the siren is going to go. We're finally all set. Now, remember, this up top where the puck movement is a little bit ahead of our play call. Shaw in to take the opening draw. He's going to win this one back. Toronto in their own zone. Villeneuve going to play this one up the boards. Going to bank it ahead, trying to get stuff moving quickly here, and Abruzzese can't get it, and the Laval Rocket going to put it back towards the Toronto blue line. Toronto can't work it through. Here comes Laval again, driving to the faceoff dot. Cycling around is Dauphin, going to put this towards the net. Toronto going to pick it up. Here's a stretch pass. Skate! Logan Shaw, no one to pass it to, and he's going to end up turning it over. Laval back the other way. They're going to center it in front. It's knocked down. Another cross-ice pass. That can't be picked up there by Barry Boulay. Here comes Toronto with this puck. They're going to look, headman it up to Alex Steves. Steve's going to hit that red line, dumping it in. Hiravainen trying to race in here and get it, but he cannot. Laval going to move it behind the net. And they're going to kind of toe drag it and work it around Hiravainen, and they get it out. And the Marlies going to bring it right back in. Here's Alex Nylander. Big Al. He's going to work this one along the boards up to Hiravainen. Hiravainen trying to get it to Nylander. Nylander sending it around the behind the boards. Kept it at the far side by Rafai. His shot is going to get knocked down in front. Marley's doing a nice job. Quinlan going to come through. Quinlan to Hiravainen. Hiravainen cycling it back for Quinlan. He bumps the post of the net. I think the net stayed on there. It popped up for a moment. Rafai going to keep this down. Toronto putting pressure. Trying to come out in front. It comes all the way down to the point. Here's Rafai. His long shot is going to get through and is going to get gloved down by Caden Premu, the netminder for the Laval Rocket. Hey, Zachary, what's going on? Good pace. Much better start in this period for Toronto. And Rafai setting it in. Nylander reaching for the deflection, but it just does not connect. So good effort there. The crowd is fired up here in Montreal. Off the draw, Laval wins this one back around behind the row net. Engstrom going to move this one forward. Toronto at the line, can't hold it in. Laval working their way through. They turn over the puck, and Toronto gives it away. Laval coming right back in, and they're coming in quick. Owen Beck going to put it around behind the net. Down in the corner, back out. Beck misses that one. Little flip pass. Toronto with speed. A breakaway coming in. Oh, he put it behind him, and he kind of fend on it. Barbaloni with a great opportunity to break away. Got a little too excited. Couldn't control the puck. Back to the point. This is going to be played in here by Matt Anderson. Barbaloni putting it in deep. We got a penalty coming up here to Laval. And that's going to draw a crowd. Cameraman, get off the referee. Barbalini and Trudeau exchanging some blows. And Trudeau, I think, is going to go to the box. Let's see who this is going to be. No, it's going to be Davidson. Davidson is going to go to the box. So he's off. The Marlies going to get another opportunity here on the power play. So they only had one shot on their power play earlier in this game. A big tie-up here is Glendisi just couldn't get anything going. The stick was in on the hands. So a good call here by the official. Second power play opportunity for Toronto. Off the draw, getting it back to the line to Villeneuve. Villeneuve going to play this one up. Here's Shaw. Back to Villeneuve. Villeneuve to Shaw. He doesn't shoot. Villeneuve should have taken that shot. This is going to come down low. Back up to Villeneuve. Down low to the goal line. Here's Nylander walking in. Tries to go short side. That one is stopped. You're going to rotate it back down to the line. Up on the near side to Shaw. Shaw over to Villeneuve. Villeneuve going to go up the far side now. Back to Villeneuve. He's going to go up the middle. Trying to get it to Nylander with a snapshot. And a nice save here by Primu. Nylander floating around that slot. A little pass to the back post and a quick bump to the slot and a fast shot. And Primu coming across with a excellent save. So was that Abrazizi with the little kick out from the side of the net. So a nice little play. 1:26 still to go here on the power play. 1-0 Florida Panthers. Panthers are up 1-0. Hey, no, what's going on? That's right, Laval up 1-0 here in period number 2. And this is going to come all the way down. Laval's going to get there first. Hildeby is out to play it. He's going to get over to Alex Nylander. Nylander going to work it up. Steves coming through the middle with Shaw. Going to drop it back off. Here's Steves. He can't handle the pass. Coming up is Pare. Pare going to dig it out of the corner. Getting some assistance to the line. Nylander putting it across. Back up to Nylander. That pass is going to be intercepted and deflected out. Good kill here by Laval. Hildeby going to set it up for Villeneuve. Villeneuve going to turn. He's going to carry this one through the middle. A little behind the back pass to nobody. Dangerous pass. It finds its way down. Hey, John, how's it going? Welcome in. This being played around behind the net all the way down again. Laval able to clear it. Hildeby going to stop it. He's going to play this one up. Long pass across. Abrazizi getting it into the zone. Back to the line. Over to Quinlan. Quinlan to Niemela. Niemela waiting, looking. They're setting it up. They're not really skating here. Abrazizi down low, walking out of the corner, trying to toe drag his Quinlan. Trying to stuff it in. The puck is loose. Get that over to Niemela. Shoot that. He doesn't. He tries to go across. Back to Niemela. He doesn't shoot again. He tries to get open. Now he shoots. It's deflected up, and it's kicked away from the front of the net. That's going to do it. The power play has expired, but Toronto with a lot of shots, and it's going to be an icing call against Laval. So Toronto now pulls ahead in the shots, 12-11. So good playing there. Very good playing. Anthony, the Marlies are starting to. They did not in the first period. They struggled with that. So far, so good here to start period number 2. It is 1-0 Laval. Toronto still looking for their first goal of the game. It's a pretty lively crowd here, which is awesome. Off the draw, Laval's going to win it. They're going to flip this one, getting it to the red line, and Toronto plays it all the way back into their own zone. Here come the Marlies playing it up, tipped in. Barbalini coming in. He's going to shoot. Rebound is there. The Marlies. Oh, they couldn't put it in. What a glorious chance. It's still in here deep. They're pounding at it. Baddock can't get it. Finally, Laval is going to clear. Oh, what a chance for the Toronto Marlies. Rafai puts this up the boards, getting it out. Toronto in the neutral zone. Baddock can't control it. And Jackeye, he's going to get run over here by Baddock, but he was able to play the puck back. Laval setting it down again. Hildeby comes out. He misses it. Laval on the run. Toronto getting a little physical here in period number 2. Laval setting it up. A little kick back to the line. Here's a long shot. It's going to be steered to the corner. Back over. Lindstrom playing it right towards Hildeby. He's going to fall on it, and he's going to hang on to it. Jack Guy comes over with a little push on Rafai after the whistle. Deneen in there as well, and they've been going at each other all game. But a great little shot here by Tvorberg, and I think he hit the post. So he did. He hits the post, and it just stays out. The rebound was there. They could not bury it. So yikes. Nylander's been playing okay, Mark. Nylander's been doing all right. In 56 games this season, he's got 20 goals and 17 assists for 37 points. So that's all right. The only problem is he is a minus 13. That's not so good. Toronto in their own zone. Going to put this one across. Marlies are up to 14 shots now. They just cannot beat Primu. Laval bringing it in. Loose puck. Toronto going to pick it up. Working it quickly. 2-on-1. 3-on-2. Passing all the way back to the defender. Not a great decision there. Going back across for Shaw. Rebound. They can't put it in. The referee says no. Shaw is there. It's being held in the crease. How did this stay out? Shaw and Abruzzese were there. The official was very quick to put his arms up saying no, but the Marlies coming close again. Unbelievable. Engstrom with a goal line stance there, bailing out his goaltender. Holy smokes. That was pretty awesome. A long pass across. It was right there. And Abruzzese, so close. The puck was behind Primu, but it was one of those where he goes to scoop it in, and the backswing actually knocked it out. So he hit it. He knocked it in. The puck went in the air, but when he pulled his stick back, he actually knocked the puck out and prevented it from going in. So another bad break there for the Marlies. So I mentioned it earlier today that this is very different from the National Hockey League. And it's all about camera angles. It's, you know, when they play in the NHL stadiums and they got the big cameras and the angles, they can really zoom in. Here in the AHL, there's kind of a central camera that's kind of mounted that follows the play. And it doesn't really get zoomed in. So your angle is a very high, wide angle. So sometimes it's tough to see the numbers on the jerseys. Now they do have some cameras in the corners. So when the play does get down in the corners, they can cut to that close up so you can get a chance to see it. But for the most part, you have this wide angle camera that's kind of panning back and forth. So it's very interesting. It is very different than the Maple Leaf in NHL games. But this is awesome. I love this. I think this is great. I'm having a whole lot of fun. I hope you are as well. And I'd like to do more of these games. I'd like to do more Marley stuff down the stretch if the interest is there. Hopefully you are enjoying this as well. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. Good to see ya. Hope everything is going well with you today. And I hope everyone's set for a great weekend. I know it's a big hockey weekend for us here. Of course, we were live yesterday till 1:30 in the morning. We're here tonight. We're here tomorrow. We're here Sunday. Plus, during the days, it's playoff hockey for the boys. So we're going to be in the rinks all day, and we're going to be here with you all night long. So a big time hockey weekend, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. They are currently taking a timeout, and that's why there's a little pause for the cause. They were doing a little review of the goal, but the puck was nowhere near crossing the line. I'd be the, thank you, would like to sleep. Appreciate it. I think these games are great. I love watching AHL hockey. No, John, no worries at all, my friend. No worries at all. There was another scramble where the puck came close to the line. That's what they were reviewing. Do you need a coffee? You know what, JDA, I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker at all. I got my water. I got my Gatorade. We're going to break into the Gatorade. That's all I need. Rick, what's going on? I heard Torts was fired. He was tossed out after the Maple Leafs whooped the Flyers. He was relieved of his duties, but there's more to the story.
Come close here for Toronto, but do not find their way
Laval in the Toronto zone. Going to move this one across. Here's a long shot. Gets intercepted. Toronto going to pick it up. Apparently, Tortorella got into a loud disagreement. Nylander coming back, going to move this one away. With one of the players, Tortorella and one of the players got into a shouting altercation. Marlies again going to bust in, have this one knocked down. And back to the line. Here's a long shot. And they can't put it through. And in this altercation, both the player and Tortorella really apparently crossed the line in things that were said. So Tortorella was fired, and this player, they couldn't sit him out because the next game they played, the Flyers would have been shorthanded, so they kept him in. He dressed, but he did not play a single shift for the Flyers that game. So apparently there was a huge shouting altercation. It did not get physical, but that was one of the reasons that led to the Tortorella relievement. Excuse me. Toronto trying to get it into the Laval zone. Laval going to work this one through. We got a whistle. And it's coming back. Owen Beck trying to get in the swing of things. Of course, he wants to get up to that big club. There's a lot of excellent talent. Logan Malo is somebody we're going to see playing with Montreal Canadiens one day. He's a great talent. Owen Beck. You got Jack Guy, who I'm sure will find his way up there. Farrell is good. Harvey Pinard is good. There's a lot of talent on this Laval side. No, it wasn't Couturier. It wasn't Couturier. Blandisi and the draw. And the gloves are down. We got a tussle. We got a tussle. It's going to be Solo. Solo going to drop him with Jared Davidson. And Davidson, quick shots. Oh, Solo with a couple shots. Solo's helmet is off, and Solo goes down. Davidson kind of falls down beside him. A quick tilt. A quick tilt here. Both got a couple shots in, and Davidson gives one of these little fist bumps. He's all fired up. Big time fight here. Zach Solo tossing them as well. Great little tussle. The referee's going to have a conversation here to sort out how this one started. But it started quick. Right off the draw, the gloves go down. And actually, I think Davidson had him dropped before the puck was even dropped. And a couple of shots. Solo came in. Solo a few inches shorter, but they were throwing them. Good tilt. Good hard fight. Solo's got the bag of ice on the knuckles. But both these gentlemen are fired up. Davidson, 6 feet, 183 pounds. And then let me find Solo here. Is 5'9", 185. So only an inch shorter, but the way that fight went, he looked about 3 inches shorter. So Davidson playing real big, but a nice fight there. Real nice fight. Jordan, of course. It's fight time. Ring that bell. Drop those gloves. All right, Blandisi here on the draw. Going to win this one back. We're going to be 5-on-5. Marley's going to dump this one in. Laval still up 1-0. Here's a huge hit. Barbolini just absolutely runs over his man. I thought that was going to draw a crowd. It does not. Laval coming in right in front. Hill to be down. Puck going to go around on the corner on the far side. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Yeah, that was a doozy. Here come the Marlies up into the zone. That would have been offside. They're going to tag up, and right in front of the bench as they try to make a switch up, they're going to dump this one in. Laval going to slow it down. Here they give it away. Marlies with a quick shot. That's going to be blocked. Laval 2-on-2. Hitting that red line, going to dump it in. Back to pick it up here for Toronto is Mermis. Sending it around the boards. Toronto trying to tip it up. Forberg trying to move it ahead. They cannot. So they're going to back it up. William Villeneuve get it going. It's going to come up. Here comes Toronto. Into the zone. Trying to play towards the front of the net. Kind of hit the side. Trying to steal this one is Pare. Pare's having a really nice game. Here's a long shot. Big juicy rebound. Toronto picking it up. They're going to play it to the boards, but no one is there. Laval going to carry it out. 11-11. Make a wish. Left here in period number 2. Down around in the side. Rick, I hope you're doing really well watching the Jays going on. Jays are losing, aren't they? 1-0. Stars and Monsters 2-1. Stars have the lead there. Here comes Laval. Going to work this one up far side. A little too far. Referee says no icing, so Hildeby comes out to play this one around. Toronto gives it away. Laval carrying it. Arsenault going to play it back to the line. Here's a shot. Hildeby made a save. Tried to grab the rebound, but it just rolled away from him too quickly. Broken stick sitting right in front of him. Laval going to keep this one in. Rafai gets a new twig. And Toronto going to play this one to the line. They got to go get a new piece of lumber. Coming in, here's Laval playing it to the slot. Nice back check. Toronto's going to take a penalty, though. Come on, that was a clean back check. Putting it in front, that's going to go wide. Finally, they touch up, and it's going to be another Toronto penalty. A slash, they're going to call it. I thought they got under the stick and lifted it. It looked clean to me, but of course, I'm looking at it from what feels like 200 feet away. So Alex Steves is going to go to the box. So I don't even know if we'll get a replay of this. So Alex Steves goes to the box. Oh, I see. So Steves did come down on top of the stick. So that's a penalty. That's a slash. It is a slash. So I'll give it to you, ref. I'll give it to you. Good call. Pare loses the draw. Laval back to the line. Gonna cycle it in the slot. A shot. Big rebound. They score. Oh no. Laval puts it in, and they're gonna make it 2-0 with a very quick power play goal. Oh my goodness. No chance for Hill to be on that one as the shot came. Oh, and the rebound was just there, and they absolutely bury it 2-0. A quick shot, and it's going to be Alex Barré-Boulet who's going to absolutely pounce on this loose puck. Blandisi couldn't get to him in time, and he made no mistake. 2-0 Laval. This is going to be a difficult task for Toronto to come back from. And we got another fight? Nope, we got an injured player. I saw the stick go down right away, and a high stick coming up on Xavier Simoneau with exactly 10 minutes to go here in the first. He's feeling his chin. He's looking for some blood. So it's going to be a high stick for sure. So going to the box is going to be Ronnie Hirvonen. So another power play here for Laval. We're used to it, right? So right off the draw. And you know what? Upon the replay, it looked like the player's own stick got him, but it's very hard to tell from the angle they showed it to us at. Hey, B. Disney, what's going on? Off the draw, back to the line. Laval's setting it up, looking to make it 3. Here's a shot. Hildeby going to make that save. 2-0 Laval. They have a power play goal. Alex Barré-Boulet scored moments ago, his 19th from Sean Farrell, and Owen Beck hitting the scoreboard. Marlies really need to get it going here. They're going to win this draw. They're going to clear it, but it's going to go up and out of play. 2-0 Orioles. Jay's fallen behind, but they got a couple men on. Good night, Beverly. Feel better. Take it easy. So we got 9:50 to go here in period number 2. Shaw in to take the... No, he's going to get waved out. So Perry coming in to take this draw for Toronto. Hey, number 1, what's going on? Welcome in. Just the people I need. Last night I was driving home from work and I was stuck on the white mud for almost like 3 hours. Almost 3 feet of snow. Oh my gosh, number 1. I'm glad you made it home. Reeves is that what he's doing, Rick? We've been trying to figure out what he's doing. Back to the line. Doppin working it around. Boulet, your goal scorer. He's going to send it back down far side. Back to Boulay. The camera angle seems to be getting further and further away from the play. Back down low, across. Boulay doesn't shoot. He's going to come back to the top with a shot. Rings the iron, and that one scooches out. Back to the point again. Working it through. Here's a shot, and that's going to be grabbed. Logan Mailloux, you got to watch for him. He is super dangerous, super dangerous. Bases loaded, Rick says. Jays are threatening. Jays are threatened. Can they actually get some runs? Some of these teams are geographically far away. They use chartered planes, I hope. Can't imagine an 800-mile bus ride. Rick, that's a long bus ride. And the roads were terrible. Oh my, number one, I can't even imagine. Laval, back to the line. A minute left on the power play. Here's a shot, goes wide. Down in the corner, right by the pizza sign. Gonna bank it up. They shoot, they score again. Laval makes it 3. 2 power play goals for Laval, and they are running away with this game. Oh my goodness.
And that's 6 straight goals for Laval.
Laval is on fire right now.
And up 3-0
3-0 is the lead. Florian Jacki, I believe, is going to get credit for this one. A little bounce pass, and yes, indeed, Florian Jacki on a great little kick out. Condetta sends it to Jacki. Jacki buries it. Oh, my goodness. Toronto going to win this one back to the line, playing this one across. Long stretch up here. Vining going to tip it in. If the Marlies want to get in this, they got to score and start scoring quickly. Jacki's 19th of the year from Condetta and Philip Messer. Marlies going to turn it over in the neutral zone. Nylander going to play this one back. 2 power play goals here for Laval. The Rocket has ignited, and they are flying. Going to play it over to Hiravine, his long shot is going to be caught here by Primeau. Quinlan in front of the net is waiting around. Can't put this one through. My goodness. Wow. I'm shocked. Shocked. That's right. Come on, Marlies. Let's get it going. Let's get back in here. Got to find a way to start getting past Primeau. Walked him 2-1, bases loaded. There you go. Load the bases and get a walk. Sometimes that's the way to do it. That's the way to get some points in. They're going to take a little pause for the cause here as they shovel the ice with 8:14 to go. We're going to have a little hydration break. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how well this Laval team is. They are absolutely dominating in this hockey game. Unbelievable. They're playing a little T-Swift at this little break. That's one thing I like with this feed is you get all the stadium noise. You belong with me. Stop it. Stop it. They're shouting already. Come on, a little T-Swift in the second period. Love it. They ate their Wheaties. They certainly did. This, you know what? Would like to sleep. I don't really blame Hildeby for his performance right now. The first goal was a fluke. First goal was an absolute fluke. The 2 power play goals were phenomenal. Some great stops, or some great shots with some big rebounds, and some great passing. Laval has just been a dominant force here. Rob sharing out the stream. Thank you so much, Rob. Appreciate that. Helping spread the word. Of course, we'll be here tomorrow night for the Maple Leafs and the LA Kings as well. And coming up at intermission in about 8 minutes' time, we'll take a look at the NHL out-of-town scoreboard. We'll see who's scoring and what. The Blue Jackets have come back and tied it all up. This crowd is still fired up. Laval is up 3-0. We just need one. Toronto just needs one. Get on the board with one, then we can find our way. It all starts with one. Quinlan coming in to take this draw. He's going to win this one back. Marlies to the line. Sending it up in front. That one doesn't get all the way through. Here's Nylander. Alex Nylander. He gets taken down very gingerly by Witherspoon. Back in the corner, digging for it. Nylander still battling. Hirvinen coming in there. Quinlan and Nylander all on the one side. So Laval goes to the other side. Trying to get it to the line. They do. Villeneuve going to throw this one. I think it was Villeneuve. I can't see his number on the far side. I know Mermis is here on the near side. Hirvinen is going to tie this one up. Back to the line. It is Villeneuve. He's going to shoot. And a little blocker save. Going to put it in the corner. Stepping up is Mermis. Going to send it around. Nylander in the blue line in the middle. Back over to Mermis playing this up. We got a penalty coming to Laval. Nylander going to pick this one up. He's going to shoot. And another save by Primeau. And this time it's Laval going to the box for the hook. Toronto will go to the power play with 7:17 to go. If you keep playing Taylor, we will never get back together. Well played, Dallas. Well played. Hey, Tay-Tay's all right. Gotta love the Tay-Tay. So a little hook is going to go detected, and the referee makes the right call. So let's see what Toronto can do. 2 on the board. Will they need it? Oh, please shake it off. Funny, I don't even know half the names of the songs. I just know when I hear them on the radio, I find myself kind of bopping my head a little bit. So Define is going to take this draw for Laval. In against Pare. Pare wins this, comes around. Steves in the corner. Alex Steves with this now. He really has not been effective here tonight. Shaw, bounce pass across to Steves. Steves. He's going to send it in front. The rebound is there. They can't haul it. Oh, the Montreal player gets hauled down. That's going to be the end of the Marlies power play. As a quick trip there, Toronto's going to go right back to the box. And we got more pushing and shoving. Pare is kind of going at it here with Logan Malou. Skip to Malou. Oh, good. Is he actually moving around? Good. Holy smokes. A great chance there. As Pare had a chance and he turned to reach for the puck. Instead, he found the Laval Rocket player's skate and pulled him down. So we're going to get some 4-on-4 action coming up here. 4-on-4 action for about 1:38 seconds. Yeah, Rick, very, very dumb play. You know, that's the one thing we see a lot of these days is the Blue Jays have tied it up. Is a lot of bad stick control. A lot of bad stick control. So 4-on-4 action. Maybe this is what Toronto needs, is a little bit of ice to work it through. Laval clogging it up. Quinlan in to take this draw against Define. Define tries to step and go right to the net. Going to come to Nylander. Nylander going to curl back. Playing this one across. Dangerous pass. Rafai going to move this one up the middle. Toronto coming in with the 4-on-4. A little pull up. Sending it back to the line. Putting it in the middle for Nylander. Nylander, he's going to peel back and spin around. Going to drop this one off. Here they come over to Nylander. He shoots. Great save by Primeau. Nylander coming in here. Rafai coming so close. Here comes Toronto again. Quinlan. Going to put this one back. Nylander. Nylander trying to come through. Quinlan in front. Nylander behind the net. Still with it. Nylander being like his brother. Still going. Going to drop this one off to the line. Here's Villeneuve. He's going to make a move. He's going to cut up. There's a man in front. It comes across. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What a save. As Quinlan gets the pass, takes the shot, and coming around with the glove save is Primeau. As Trudeau comes over to introduce himself to Quinlan and kind of push him out of the way. Villeneuve with a nifty little pass between the legs of Trudeau. And a great shot and an even better save by the Laval netminder. Holy smokes. Ulysses, what's going on? Why don't people like Taylor Swift? No, you know, Goodnight Munchie, it's funny. Since I've been hearing more and more of her music, she swears a lot. She's got a potty mouth, that one. I didn't realize it, but she's got a lot of interesting phrases in some of her songs.
Was better.
Off the draw, Blendisi can't win this one. This is going to come around. Laval behind the net. 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Laval on the move. Going to carry this one across. Laval still coming up. Going to cycle back around. Still with it. Laval, look out. Toronto's going to steal. Here come the Marlies. 2-on-1. Abrazizi. He's going to play it back. Here they come. They shoot. Oh, that one goes just wide. Toronto with a nice opportunity. And here comes Laval back the other way with a 2-on-1. Beck is driving to the net. A shot, a nice save by the monster. And the Marlies run into each other. They get knocked down, and the puck is still brought out by Blandisi. Here come the Marlies setting it up. A little flip pass. That gets knocked down. We got a whistle. What's the whistle for? What is the whistle for? Hildeby has his helmet off. So Hildeby getting some repairs on the bucket. The shot came up high and caught him in the mask. So a little break coming up here. Good end-to-end action. We got 2 seconds left of the 4-on-4 hockey. 5:19 to go in period number 2. 3-0 Laval. 3-0 Laval. Can't believe it. You can keep the white mud. I'm so sick of winter. Yeah. Yeah, good night, Munchie. They're not looking so good. Vladdy coming up now for Toronto. Keep me posted, Rick. I'm waiting for the scores to cycle through up here so we can see what's going on. 4-2s, 4-2 Jays, sack fly, 2 outs, man on first. All right, hey, at least the Jays are putting some runs up on the board. You don't want to let Baltimore steamroll you in your home series because you know you're going to be chasing Baltimore all season long. But this is awesome. I love this. I love this so much. And I appreciate you guys hanging in with us. Friday nights are always tough nights, and not a lot of folks know that we're here doing Marlies coverage. So we're going to promote this a little bit more. We're going to try and do more and more of these games. As the schedule is winding down, we're going to be watching it along with the Maple Leafs, of course, making sure they don't overlap. Bo got the goal. There you go. Bo knows. Ben, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. They're at a little commercial break right now. 5:19 to go. This is going to be a tough comeback here for Toronto. The roads are so bad in Alberta. They're saying if you don't have to drive, don't. Oil lost 6-1 last night, and I get to go. The Battle of Alberta, that's going to be huge. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Battle of Alberta games are always great. I'm going to turn on the fan. It's getting a little toasty in here. Off the draw. Laval going to win this one back. They're going to set it up. So the 4-on-4 has expired. Laval has a power play for about 18 seconds. Here comes Laval. They're going to work this one up. It's going to be about one rush. Down in the corner, Marley is going to send it around. Laval going to cut it off. They're going to set it up. 5 seconds left on the power play. Back to the line for Mayu. His shot gets knocked down and blocked. Another shot goes wide of the net. Hildeby covering the ground. Power play has expired. Pare back on. We're at even 5-on-5. Here's a shot, and that one doesn't miss by much. Laval trying to hold it in. They do just barely. Down in the corner here on the near side. Now they're going to shovel it around. Up to Mayu. Going to keep this one in, but Toronto going to get that loose puck and send it down over the red line. Shaw cannot pick it up. They're going to exchange some players as the Rocket going to move it across. Toronto getting it to their own line. Here they come. Brendan Baddock going to bring this one down. He's going to stop and take a look. Sending it around behind the net. Intercepted by Laval. Trudeau going to play this up. Laval getting it out of their own zone, turning it over. Toronto, Rafai going to dump it right back in. Primu tried to stop it. He couldn't. Dangerous little play there. The physicality is picking up. Toronto getting it back to the line. Over to Rafai. Rafai to the slot. Turning, shooting is Quinlan. And another nice save here by Primu. And Tvorberg is going to grab a hold of Mayu. Those two are doing the dance. Quinlan has a hold of somebody there.
Back it all up.
It's going to be Deneen. The referees are going to come separate everybody and say, hey, it's not time to tango. But excellent job, Rafai. Putting it over to Quinlan. Nice little pass, nice setup. But right now, they just cannot beat this Laval goaltender. 3:47 to go. If you're watching along, this is your first time here, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that like, and thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow night. I hope you will join us for the Maple Leafs and the Kings. 22-18, the shots in favor of the Toronto Marlies. 3:47 in period number 2. Off the draw, Quinlan is going to kick this back to the point. Not enough oomph on that kick to get it to Rafai. This is dumped down. The Marlies have to chase it back. Niemela trying to get it. Rafai helping him out. It's going to come to the half boards. The Marlies going to pull this one free. Pass getting knocked up. They're going to keep it moving. Here they go. Move your feet. We got bodies falling everywhere. Nylander going to bring this one in. Nifty little deke there in the corner. Going to send it back to the line. Rafai moving it up to Quinlan. Quinlan, little behind the back. Here's a quick shot by Hirvainen. And Laval went for the hit. Toronto just sidestepped it. Now the puck is bouncing everywhere. Going into the corner. Rafai stepping up. He's going to put this one around behind the net. Lindstrom is going to play this through. Toronto still has it in here. They can't get it anywhere near the front of the net, though. Quinlan going to play it out. Here's a long shot. That one goes wide. At the line, they're going to keep this one in. Anderson playing it deep. Going to cycle through 5-2. There you go. Thank you, Rick. Playing it in the high slot. Toronto. Barbaloni trying to get through. He can't. They hold it in at the line. And it's going to be deflected right on Primu, the goaltender, and he's going to hang on to it again. He's playing some very good hockey. He's seeing the puck very, very well. We know Hildeby's a big guy. We know he's an absolute monster. Primu is no slouch himself at 6'3", 200 pounds. Hildeby, of course, at 222 is 6'7". Matt Murray suffered a little injury last weekend. He took a bump in the front of the net, kind of hit him in the head, and he had to leave that game. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca, I appreciate you always subscribing. I see your name pop up like every couple of streams. It's okay to stay subscribed. But thank you so much. Playing this one back out. All the way down. Laval with it. Laval going to send it around in the corner. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Here's a long pass all the way down the ice. Marley's trying to chase in. Primu going to play this one around. Marley's going to cut it off. Zach Solo. He had a fight earlier today. Sending it around the boards. Toronto to the line. Here's a long shot that's going to sail just high. Back around. Laval with it. They're going to play this one up. Since I was at... Oh, John. That's okay. That's okay. Going to work this one out. Laval through the neutral zone. Toronto picking it up at their own line. Going to carry this one up quickly. A nice little rush. Coming in is Mermis. He's going to drop it off. Side of the net. Going to send this one back to the line. They can't hold it in. Villeneuve had it squeak out on him. Laval playing this one around. 1:13 to go. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Rebound. Oh, they hit the post again. Another post for the Marlies. You got to be kidding me. Last minute of play here in period number 2. And that's going to be an icing call as Toronto comes so close yet again. Absolutely wild. Fast and furious. Just can't bury it. My gosh, hits the side of the net. Primu coming over, covering that ground very quickly with his left leg. Pare in to take this draw. He's going to be in against Condetta. Pare wins, and nope, it went the other way. Laval taking this one around behind the net. Toronto in on the forecheck, doing a nice job, but they can't get the puck. Here's a big hit. Laval going to get it out, though. Toronto sending it right back in. Big battle going on the sideboards there as Baddock is mixing it up big time. Laval going to try the near side, pinching up. Marley's going to hold this one in. Going back, far side. Here's a shot. Gets knocked down in front, and Laval clearing it. Toronto's going to have to race to pick this one up. They do. Rafai is back with it. Rafai now, he's going to turn. He's going to be on the move. Sliding it across. He might be somebody I would get. Rafai or Steves. If I was to get a Marlies jersey, probably be one of those two. Sending this one all the way down the ice. And that's going to do it. The horn is going to go. Period number 2 is in the books. Laval scores twice to go up 3-0. Unbelievable. Whoop, I went to the wrong screen. There we go. Sam, it would help if you go to the correct screen. So there we go. 3-0 Laval. They have absolutely dominated. Your goal scorers. Hang on, I got to back it up. Back it up like a Tonka truck. Your goal scorers in this hockey game. The first period, it was William Trudeau from Riley Kidney. In the second period, Alex Barry-Boulet on the power play, his 19th, from Farrell and Owen Beck. And then Florian Jackeye, his 19th, from Condotta and Philip Messe. 2 power play goals in that period for the Laval Rocket. And they are rocking. What a game they are playing. The Marlies have had great opportunities, but they just haven't been able to put it in. They have not been able to put it in, which is just unfortunate. If we take a look over to the NHL scoreboard, Florida Panthers are up 1-0. Sam Bennett is 24th of the year on the power play from Barkov and Samskevich. The Hurricanes are up 3-1 now over Montreal. That is not good. Sebastian Aho, Taylor Hall, and Jackson Blake, along with Josh Anderson, your goal scorers there. 4-0 now. The Canucks up over the Blue Jackets. Tyler Myers, Dante Fabro, Kirill Marchenko, Boone Jenner, Jake DeBrusk, Brock Besser, and Linus Carlson, your goal scorers in that game. 2-0 Jets over the Devils. It's David Gustafson and Alex Iafallo, your goal scorers there. Chicago and Golden Knights 0-0. And the Ducks and Rangers kick it off at 10 o'clock tonight. If we go over to MLB, because we know we got some baseball folks listening along, the Blue Jays are now up 5-2. 5-2 Blue Jays. Wow. Nice little comeback there for the Blue Jays, who really struggled yesterday. It was actually quite sad to watch yesterday. But the Blue Jays getting right back in here, and good for them. Good for them to get things going, because that's what they needed. That's what we needed to see, right? It's going to be a tough baseball year for the Blue Jays. We know this. We understand this. But it's going to be good. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule. Do I have it here handy? Let's see if I have it here handy. No, I don't. All right, let me back it up. Let me open this up here. There's lots on the flow, lots on the go for the AHL and the Toronto Marlies. We're going to pull it up here. The Toronto Marlies, their schedule over the next little bit. They're playing Laval here today. Tomorrow, March 29th, they play Belleville. And then on Sunday, they play Bridgeport. So 3 games coming up to end the month of March here for the Marlies. Going into April, they play Wednesday at 10:45 a.m. They really playing 10:45 a.m. on a Wednesday? What is April 2nd? Is April 2nd a special day I don't know of? How do you play at 10:45 a.m.? That can't be real. That can't. Is April 2nd some kind of special like holiday that I don't know of? What is April 2nd? All right, doesn't look like there's anything special. Why are they playing at 10:45 a.m.? Next Friday, April 4th, they play Syracuse at 7. Saturday, it's a back-to-back with Syracuse. Then we got a back-to-back with Cleveland, Utica, and then they finish it off against Rochester. So a lot of games coming up in the month of April, and then it'll be playoff time. So we're going to have to keep our eye on the Marlies and see what's doing and how they are playing. And of course, as the schedule does not conflict with the Toronto Maple Leafs, we'll certainly be able to get more and more of these games in and going. Jonathan, I expected the Orioles to absolutely dominate. But hey, good that the Jays are hanging in, right? Good that the Jays have the lead. All right, even the finals too. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on the finals. We're going to see how the playoff games go. Playoffs get a little crazy here because we'll be streaming almost every single night, sometimes twice. We're going to cover lots of playoffs. So we'll have to see how the AHL playoffs fare in as well. So we're going to compare the two schedules. I know Toronto only has one game next week. It's Wednesday against the Florida Panthers. So next Friday, I'll have to take a look and see what we're doing on April 4th, but we might be able to do that Syracuse game, and then we'll take a look at the remaining games. But it's so weird. I still can't get over that 10:45 game on April 2nd. I don't get that at all. Roy, yes, Jonathan. Raw chested. it's my Canadian accent. raw chested. Jonathan, now I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head at all anytime I see Rochester. So thank you. It's going to be the Marlies taking on Rochester. Hey, before you play, can you grab me another bottle of water, please? Do you mind? Thank you. If there's no cold ones, you can fill my my mug with ice and water, please. Thank you. The Stanley. If you don't know which one, if you want to come talk to the fine people here, I can fill it up. So I got to tell you, this is pretty cool. They got the music going on, the lights on the ice. It's a party here in Montreal. They know how to do it right. They're doing a great job, and it's awesome. Maryland, how's it going? Is Toronto playing tonight? The Maple Leafs are not playing, but yes, it is the Marlies. Yes. Put a bunch of ice and then fridge water, please. It is the Toronto Marlies here against Laval. Laval is up 3-0 after 2 periods. They've just played such a dominant game. Such a dominant game. And I got to credit Laval for what they're doing because it's just impressive. Adam Engstrom is 3 shots on net for a defenseman. That's wild. I think he leads everybody in terms of shots. Nick Abruizi's got 2 shots himself. Let's go here. Who else is standing out? Yeah, that's it. I mean, Caden Premu really has been the difference in this hockey game. Premu has been absolutely stellar. Absolutely stellar in his performance. He's making some big saves. He is the difference maker. And that really, I got to give credit to the whole Laval team. They're all playing well, but Premu really has been the difference maker tonight, and that is good. Yeah, freezing rain, Dallas. It's going to be lots of freezing rain. It's unfortunate. This is going to be a bad weekend for freezing rain here in Ontario. It's going to be really bad north. So if you're north, it's going to be bad. Around Toronto, it's still not going to be great. I'm hoping it's not as bad as they say it's going to be because we have lots of places to get to this weekend. But hopefully it's not going to be as bad. Cheers, everybody, with my invisible drink. All right. Thank you very much. had to get a refill of the beverage. So we are, and thank you for hitting those likes and sharing out the stream over on TikTok. I really do appreciate it. This is new for us. As a lot of you know, we focus on NHL. We tried doing a little bit of OHL earlier on following the London Knights, but of course, you know, the schedules are just so hard to get them in regards to the NHL games. And same here. But when I saw an opportunity, we said, hey, we would try it and get it going on. Repeat after me. Primo. Primo, like a flaming mo. Primo. I think I keep saying Primo because with Wayne Primo back in the day, I used to do the same thing. Primo. It's the Canadian accent in me. And these names. Gotta love the names. Just wait till the Olympics, Rick. Wait till the Olympics when we're calling hockey late at night and we have no idea who half these guys are. Oh, it's so much fun. But we love it. We absolutely love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. That voice that says Wonder Woman just popped in my head. Is strength the invisible strength? Wonder Woman. Man, Jonathan, how good was the original Wonder Woman? Oh, by the way, I know sometimes we break out, you know, we talk about television and stuff, and I usually give some show recommendations. I know Ulysses, I think you were watching Silo after we talked about it last. Was it Silo or The Rig? I know those were two great shows. I just started watching two more that are phenomenal. You did you like Silo? I loved it. I can't wait for the new season to come out. But there's two new shows that I started watching. One of them is quite old. It's called Mythic Quest. Mythic Quest is a comedy. It's about a video game developer and a game they develop. It's kind of stupid funny, but I love it. It's great. Mythic Quest, so much fun. And just new on Apple TV is called The Studio with Seth Rogen. Really, really funny so far. I love it. Dina B, she doesn't like it as much. But again, if you like Superbad and you like kind of the Seth Rogen humor, you will like it. So I've only watched the first 2 episodes so far. Had its moments, need to get the plot going. Yeah, it definitely does. But once you get hooked on it, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, Jonathan, I enjoyed it. The first, I mean, it's classic Seth Rogen. So if you like that humor, you'll like The Studio. I enjoyed that. But yeah, Mythic Ways, I really did enjoy. It's Rob McElhenney. How do you say it? McElhenney? Rob McElhenney. He's pretty funny in it. I need to get back to the classic Doctor Who. Oh, yeah. Gotta love the classics. If anyone's looking for a medical show, The Pit on Crave. I haven't watched that, but I did start watching Suits LA. So I never watched the original Suits. Dee was telling me forever, you gotta watch Suits. You gotta watch Suits. Even though I literally walked through the set of Suits in downtown Toronto, on lunch, I went and I saw people were filming stuff, and I went up and started talking to them. They're like, yeah, we're filming Suits. And I'm like, cool. So Suits LA just started, and it's with Stephen Amell. Well, I'm a big fan of Stephen Amell, and I'm quite enjoying it very, very much. Young Sheldon, Speedy, I've heard Young Sheldon is really good. I have not watched it yet. I just got Black Widow with Scarlett. Oh, nice, John. Black Widow was good. I watched some of the original Suits. It's good. Yeah, Jonathan. And because it's all filmed in Toronto, I don't know about you, but whenever I know something is filmed downtown Toronto, I like watching it because I try to pick out the locations. So I got to go back and watch that for sure. And of course, in huge news, and I know this isn't hockey or sports related, I watched Superbad on Netflix. So I watched It's Good, Superbad. Yeah, Rob, it's awesome. I was a huge fan of Superbad. Really, really funny. I forgot what I was going to say. What was I saying? Not sports related. Oh, yeah. To all the Marvel fans out there, the new movie, holy smokes, a little cast announcement. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't had it spoiled, Avengers Doomsday, they announced a lot of the cast, and they've kind of said, hey, we're not done. There's going to be more announcements. But there were some big surprises announced. I'm not going to spoil it. I will let you search and look that up. Because if you're one of those people where it's like, I don't want to know, I'm going to wait a year and a half for the movie to come out, and then I'm going to watch it and be surprised. It's going to be hard for you not to read any spoilers, but holy smokes. There were a couple names that absolutely floored me. I was going to see the new Marvel Doomsday, but I never got to go see it yet. Oh, the new so Doomsday isn't out yet. Doomsday comes out next year. What's the what just came out? Captain America, what's it called? Brave New World. Captain America Brave New World is the Marvel movie that's out now. My Marvel expert sitting over here says it was meh, but I'll still go and see it. Da Vinci Code TV series was filmed in Toronto, clearly Union Station, Park Toronto, CN Tower. With CN Tower removed in Washington Whitehead. That's funny, Jonathan. I didn't even know they did a Da Vinci Code TV series. I loved the movie, but I didn't know they did a TV show. That's wild. All right, the coaches are making their way across the ice. Again, the coaches have to walk across the ice. We're going to be getting third period action coming up here momentarily. Time for the Marlies to find a way to beat Primo. They got to get it going. Damn, in the summer, you're going to stream the Blue Jays. I haven't decided, number one, what I'm going to do. The Blue Jays made it very tough to watch last year. We're going to do the Argos again, the Toronto Argonauts. We're going to have CFL action coming up. We may do some Buffalo Bills. We may. I haven't decided yet. I'm still trying to look at what our summer plans are. So I don't know if I'll be doing Blue Jays, but we'll see. Definitely Toronto Argonauts. We'll definitely get some Argos football. And if we do some Blue Jays or Buffalo Bills, we'll have to see. The summer is always interesting for us because we are predominantly a hockey channel. And I like to do the Argos because I got some history with them. And the rest is kind of all up in the air. We'll have to figure it out. I have not watched Captain Marvel, John. I actually haven't seen that movie. Yeah. Never watched Captain Marvel. I keep telling myself one day I will. But yeah, the Argos are a lot of fun. We enjoy that. It's once a week, and they're good games. So we had a lot of fun doing them last year. All right. Finish up the drinks. Players are making their way on the ice. We're going to get set for some third period action. Laval has a 3-0 lead here going into the third. Toronto needs to find their way to get back on the board. Here we go. We're ready to rock and roll. You can see the shots kind of flooding the ice. The orange, the shots from the Toronto Marlies, the blue, the shots from the Laval Rocket. Total shots 26-18. Marlies leading in the shots. They had some great opportunities in that second. Just could not beat it. Yeah, Rob, we might do some Bills. I am a Bills fan, being from Toronto and Buffalo being close to home. They are kind of my go-to team. Of course, we did their playoff game last year, and we had a lot of fun doing it. Of course, they lost. But we'll probably do some Buffalo Bills action. I get asked every year, Sam, will you do some NFL? Will you do some NFL? I know there's a ton of channels out there that do some NFL. And I'm honest, I'm not the biggest football guy when it comes to NFL. But we'll see. Maybe we'll put some on and we'll have some fun as we go. But we're breaking it down to playoffs. Playoffs is less than a month away. Then we'll be ready to crack it open. Summertime equals funnel cakes. Yeah, funnel cakes coming up. We'll definitely be going back to Canada's Wonderland. There's a brand new roller coaster that is being built actually as we speak called Alpine Fury. It's the tallest and fastest coaster in Canada. It has the most inversions, I believe, in North America, with 9 inversions. And it actually goes down into the mountain and shoots out the top. It's crazy. So we'll have to go and shoot some footage of that. This down in the corner. We are officially underway. Third period action. Laval have it in the Marley zone. Toronto going to steal. They're going to work this up. Shaw going to flip this down in the corner. Going in after it. Shaw comes up with the puck. Going to play it off the boards back to the point. Kind of tripped up with it. And Mermis going to play it right back down in the corner. This coming to the half boards. It's kicked out to the slot. Villeneuve with a nice move, but the Marlies couldn't control. Shaw going to steal. He's going to back it up to Mermis. Mermis going to hang on, giving it over to Villeneuve. And he's going to cut in front of the netminder, and the Marlies change up. As Villeneuve now going to carry this one out of his zone. Flipping it down. Didn't quite hit the red line, but doesn't put it enough for icing. The forecheck for the Marlies trying to get in here. They can't come up with the puck. Here, Vining couldn't control, and Laval getting it out down to Rafai. Rafai going to go off the boards. Look out. Tripped over the St. Hubert sign. Here, Vining back up on his skates. That's embarrassing. Trudeau going to send this one up, and Laval going to dump it in. Down around in the corner. Rafai going to play it across. Nylander can't get it. Down to the line. Here's a shot going to be kicked over to the corner. Niemela. He's going to move this one up. Laval picking it up at the red line, and they send it right back in. Rafai stopping this in the Marley zone. Going to backhand it up to Nylander. Nylander can't control. It's going to come all the way down the ice. Laval going D to D. They're going to play this one up, and Toronto now has it in their own zone. Laval can kind of play this a little bit conservative. They don't need to put a ton of pressure. Down to Primo's. Going to leave this at the side of the net. Going to be played around to Zach Hayes. Hayes with it in the corner now. He's getting in trouble as Toronto pinching up on him. And Laval going to flip this one up. Engstrom getting it out of the zone. Marley's back to the red line and going to flip it right back in the zone. Here comes the attack. Barbaloni coming in after it. He has Blandisi to help. They're going to keep this one in just. They can't get it deep. Laval, as they're changing, going to bring this through the middle. And it's turned over and spun around there is the the Marley player, Baddock. And it goes to the corner. Blandisi is battling for it. Big battle going on it. Matt Anderson in there as well. And it's going to be Laval that comes out of the corner with it. Deneen, he's driving in the net. Is going to get knocked off. And that's going to slide as Hildeby covers it up anyways. We are going to get a whistle. Kind of a health nut, actually. You want to lose weight? Yeah, John, I'm right there with you, buddy. I could lose a good 30 pounds. I would feel much better about myself. But it's all about the drive. It's all about getting yourself to do it. It's hard to get up, you know, go ride a bike, go walk on a treadmill, go outside and exercise. It's tough. There's always an excuse of something else to do. Jack Guy coming in to take this draw. He's in against Pare. Jack Guy stick is down. Pare is down. Pare is going to win this one back. Pare has actually had a nice game. I got to tell you, I'm very surprised at his game. Watching him in the preseason with the Maple Leafs, he looked completely lost. Here's a little toe drag and a shot that's going to go wide. But Pare looks really comfortable here. Villeneuve, he's going to lose control. It's going to back up. He's going to play this one all the way back. Going to dump it off to Tvorberg. He's going to play this one up the middle. In over the line. Marley's little reverse hit. Trying to dig this one in, and they cannot get it deep as Pare has it taken away. He gets tripped up, and Laval going to spin back into their own zone as they're going to change up. 16:40 to go here in the third period. Good pace, back and forth action. Marlies with it. Going deep in their own zone. Long pass. Going to come all the way down. Abrazizi could not control that one. Here they come. Shaw. Here's a shot that's deflected wide. Down in the corner, Steve's putting it towards the net. He can't control that one. To the line. Here's a long shot. That one is high over the net. Holy smokes. E-bike does the work. There you go, Rick. Here's another shot. It's down in front. Marley's still with it. Good control here in Laval zone. Niemela to Abrazizi. Abrazizi. He's going to turn, send this across. Trying to get a shot from the slot. Doesn't connect. Throwing this down wide, goes behind the Toronto net. Laval going to pick it up. They're going to flip this one all the way up and all the way down the ice. Niemela back with it.
still with possession, however.
He's going to set it up. Marlies have to get going. Go canoeing while being chased by a moose. That would make a great stream, Resties. I would be freaking out. I would be losing my mind if that was the case. Gosh, that would be funny. Here comes Laval. Going to play this one up the middle. Going to be knocked down. Toronto setting it up in their own zone. Backing it right up. Marlies on the move. Little reverse. They can't get it out. Laval holding this one in. Laval still working. Here's a long shot. Hill to be down. Kicks this one into the corner. 15 minutes to go here in the third. 3-0 Laval. The Rockets dominating the Marlies. Setting this one back up. Playing it across. Laval coming in again. They lost the handle. Now they're just going to send this one in. Quinlan is going to go in the corner here after it. Trying to get in there. Matt Anderson getting bumped. He can't control it. The Laval Rocket, they're firmly in control. Luca Condetta with this now. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Welcome in. Laval still holding it in. Another shot, trying to tip it out of the air. Hildeby's down. It's going to come free at the side of the net. And they're going to send this all the way down. Marlies getting it out. They're going to get some changes going. This coming right back down. Marlies back in their own zone. Villeneuve, who's played a lot of time tonight, going to chip this one out, and here they come. Into the zone, little pass into the face-off dot. There's a trip from the backside. Toronto in firm control. No, oh, there is a penalty called. So the Marlies are going to go to the power play. Sliding this one through, it's touched up. And a penalty for the trip coming up to Laval. For exercise instead of the TTC. You got to get the walking going. Got to get the exercise going. That goes for me too. I need to get the exercise going for sure. So a quick timeout, a little pause for the cause. As they're going to get the ice crew out and sweep it up as the Marlies, getting set for a power play opportunity. They need to score. They've been coming close. No, not a self-warming mug. We got the Stanley. It was a gift. So we got the black with the kind of bluish, purplish trim there. Little gifts. And I got to tell you, I'm a new Stanley Cup. That's funny. This is my Stanley Cup. I'm a new Stanley owner, and I got to tell you, it keeps the water cold for a long time. So, quite enjoyed. I got to add one of these to my Amazon shop. So if you're interested to buying, don't buy one yet. Let me add one to my Amazon shop, and I'll send you the link. And then anything that gets purchased through the Amazon shop as being an Amazon affiliate, I do get a little bit of a kickback for that. Blue Car, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. We've also kind of become an affiliate for Phonetics. So we're just in the process of getting Phonetics set up. We're going to become an affiliate of theirs as well as Amazon, which is kind of cool. We're figuring our way through it all, getting it all set up. Exciting stuff to come. I thought I saw a blue light on it, just a reflection. So the blue light, the little ring there, the little ring at the top here, and where it says Stanley here, it's like a bluish, purplish. It's one of those, like, I don't know what you call them. Depending on where the light hits it, it looks different colors. No, it's not reflective. It's like there's a special term for iridescent. Is that it? Incandescent? Iridescent? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a thing. All right, Marlies on the draw. Power going to win this one back. On the power play. Steves with a shot. That one gets blocked. Down in the corner. Working it back up to the top. Here's Villeneuve. Alex Steves. Steves to Villeneuve. Villeneuve. He's taking a look. Refracting. There we go. Putting this across. Down low to Steves. He shoots. That one gets blocked. Steves. He's going to take a hit in the corner, but plays it to Villeneuve. He misses it. And that's going to come out and all the way down the ice. Did you get a new hat? No, I've had this one for a while. This is my my All-Star Game hat. And we got Shaw and Jack Eye are having some conversation, some words there. Thought they were going to drop the gloves momentarily. Logan Shaw not happy. So Simonu is kind of knocked around. Shaw is over. Is he getting a penalty? What's we're waiting for the official call here. No, not watching the Panthers. We're watching the Toronto Marlies here today. So where did this hit even happen? So the Laval player went at Shaw, went to Shaw, started with Shaw. Shaw defended himself, and Shaw's going to be in the box right now. So how does Simonu not get a penalty either? So Simonu went at Shaw. Shaw responded. He retaliated, and he's going to get it for the retaliation. But nothing for Simonu, who went at Shaw. Interesting call by the officials. So that's going to do it for the power play. Again, Toronto kills their power play by taking a penalty. So some 4-on-4 action here with 1:25 to go. Panthers in Utah all tied up with 9:22 to go in that game. So in to take the draw is Ryan Forberg. Linesman had some words for him. The Rocket are going to win this one back off the draw. Playing this one across. Here's Laval. Laval juking and jiving. They're going to clear this one out of their own zone. Laval going all the way back. Going to start to move forward now. Here comes Laval on the move. Cross the line. Into the zone. Long shot. Laval coming through the slot. And a nice defensive play as the Marlies able to kick this one down into the corner. Trying to slide it around in front. Going to work this one. Laval doing an excellent job around behind Hildeby. 45 seconds of the 4-on-4, and it's been all Laval. Laval coming up again, going to pull back. Engstrom with some nice playing here, and now they got it back all the way up. Toronto going to chase them, and Engstrom all the way back in his own zone. 12:20 to go here in the third period now. Here they come up over the zone. Going to drop this one back. A quick shot. Hildeby the save. Big rebound. Laval still with it. A little crisscross behind the netminder. Playing this one back to the line. Cross. Over to Hayes. Hayes. He gets it returned to him. Going to dump this one up into the high slot. Here's a shot. Hildeby down and a nice save. As Alex Barry-Boulet, who does have a goal here tonight, takes a nice shot from that side slot. Great puck movement here by Laval. They're just really getting Toronto to chase them around. So I got to give them all the credit in the world right now. Laval is playing a near picture perfect hockey game. So coming up to take this draw now. Pare again, and he's going to win this one back. Toronto's going to take it behind their own net as Mermis. Mermis going to play this one up. The 4-on-4 has expired. A flip pass, trying to put it into the slot, and Toronto trips up his man. No penalty called there. Wow, Toronto got away with one. Toronto got away with one big time there. It's coming all the way down the ice, down into the corner. Trying to put this in front. Marlies can't connect. I don't really watch the Ice Dogs. Here comes Laval again up the near side of the ice into the Marley zone, setting things up. Bodies flying all over the place. They continue to be slipping and sliding. Milo playing this one across. Back down to the line. Quick shot. Hildeby watches that go around. Bump in the corner. Malou turns it over. It's a breakaway. Toronto Marlies. Malou chasing back. Toronto coming in. They shoot. Another great save by Primo. You gotta be kidding me. They can't buy a goal. Unbelievable. And here comes Laval up the gut shooting. Big save by Hildeby. Cycling it around. Still working this one in the corner. Unbelievable. Here's a blast, and Hildeby, I think, took that one off the mask again. And that's going to go up and out of play as Owen Beck is going to tee that one off. 1:06 to go on the power play as the 4-on-4 is now expired. We got 10:20 to go here in period number 3. 3-0 Laval. But big breakaway for Toronto. A nice little move and a great save. As Quinlan with speed coming right up the middle tries to put the deke on, and Caden Primo was just outstanding. So Blandisi is going to come in to take the draw against Jack-Eye. Blandisi going to step around Jack-Eye, but the Marlies can't control the puck. It rolls right on Hildeby, and he's going to have to hang on to that one there. Holy smokes. Good effort indeed, but the Laval Rocket just dominating, and their crowd is loving it. 3-0 over Toronto. Huge rivalry between these two teams, and Laval has been dominating the Marlies all season long. So off the draw, it's going to get blown down, and we're going to do it again here real quick. A couple of the players have words for each other. Let's go. Let's do it again. Off the draw. A little bit of a scramble. Laval kicking this back around. Toronto going to steal again. A little flip pass. One man back to beat. Trying to turn the corner. They do get around him, but he's too far deep. Ryan Tvorberg had no real estate to work with. Going to give it to Blandisi. Blandisi in the corner. Up to Tvorberg. Tvorberg going to play this one all the way back. Toronto killing precious time off this power play. Now they'd send it all the way back down the ice, and Laval going to regroup in their own zone as Toronto going to go make some exchanges. Here comes the Rocket up the middle, down over to the far side. Little chip pass. Toronto steals. They get it back to the line, but not out. Good job by Engstrom to hang on to it. Again, Engstrom going to keep this one in. Back to Engstrom a third time. He's going to go over to the other side of the ice now. Montreal putting it in around behind their own net, getting it to the line and not out. They're battling for this one. Now it's going to come free back to the line. Laval across. Another cross. Hildeby down. The shot comes, and he's going to make the save. And we got some wrestling going on the side. Mermis is all tied up with somebody. Oh, it's actually Miller, excuse me. Miller was tied up there with Davidson. So Miller and Davidson have a hold of each other. Now Jack-Eye's trying to get in there. And we got another duo tangling. Cameraman, come on. Switch it up. So lots of tussles. Now Mermis has a hold of somebody. If he can spin him around and give me a number. And it was Kendetta. So emotions getting a little high here as the Marlies are trying to get something going. Trying to find a way to just get something going. NHL, what's going on? So this is the Toronto Marlies, who is the Toronto Maple Leafs team, and the Laval Rocket, who I believe is the Montreal Canadiens team. So they're going to take a quick little break in the action here. Yeah, it's essentially a Toronto-Montreal rivalry. A lot of good players in this game. Of course, Alex Steeves, Tvorberg, Tope Niemelä for Toronto. For Laval, you got guys like Logan Malou, Owen Beck, Florian Jack-Eye. So lots of good talent on these teams. It does Seagrams. I wish it was Teddy Grams, I tell you. I haven't had Teddy Grams in forever. Who doesn't love some Teddy Grams? That's right, Dallas. Go hockey, go. We appreciate you hanging out with us for this experiment, trying something new here tonight. Getting a little Marley action. We'll have to spread the word that we got the Marlies covered. But some good Friday night hockey. Friday night hockey, the best night. Now, that's a lie. Saturday nights are the best night. Florida and Utah still tied at 1s. 3:54 to go in that game. Carolina up 3-1 over Montreal. Canucks 5-4 over the Blue Jackets. Jets 2-0 over the Devils. And Ryan Donato has scored for the Blackhawks. They're up 1-0 over the Vegas Golden Knights. But we are going to be keeping our eye on this Florida Panther game as it is winding down. Sam Bennett, the goal scorer for the Panthers. Sean Durzi, the goal scorer for Utah. And it is Brad Marchand's first game with the Florida Panthers. So we're going to be keeping our eye on that. Of course, the Maple Leafs 1 point up on the Panthers in the Atlantic Division, trying to hold on to it. Off the draw, Laval going to bring this right back, dumping it in around behind the Marley net. Marley's going to stop it. They're going to hang on as they regroup, kind of spread out. Nylander going one way. He's going to get the puck. Nope, misses the pass. Nylander going to get it, back this one up, putting it up the middle. Here's Quinlan. Quinlan leaves it here for Villeneuve. Villeneuve going to play this up to Nylander. Nylander dancing in. Nylander cutting in, shooting. Another great save here by the goaltender. Primo looks outstanding. Here comes Laval walking in, trying to send this one across. I've always liked the Leafs, but I'm thinking of switching teams. Oh yeah, John, which team are you going with? Which team are you thinking of watching? Panthers Utah is 1-1. So they are tied up with just a couple minutes left in the third. Here comes Montreal up the middle. Or Laval up the middle, passing across. They try to go back, and that one is broken up. Nice job there by Tope Niemela. Picked up over to Niemela. Niemela going to circle around in his own zone, back it up as the Marlies exchange players, get reset. Here come the Marlies over the line. Rafai going to play this one in, misses the pass. Toronto steals. Abruzzese putting it in. And again, Primo going to pop up and snag the puck out of the air. Excellent job. Excellent work there. 7:45 to go. Going with Winnipeg. John, it's a good choice. It's a good choice. Jets are a solid hockey team. Solid hockey team. So Primo has been spectacular for the Laval Rocket tonight. They are sporting a 3-0 lead. Off the draw. Toronto over to Rafai. Rafai bobbling it in his feet. Rafai going after it in the corner. Rafai still with it. Now he's going to pass this one up, trying to hold this one in at the line. Was Niemela. Couldn't do it. It's going to come out. And it's back in the Laval zone. Laval has control. They're going to regroup. 4-on-4 is going to end in about 10 seconds. 7:20 to go here in period number 3. Up the middle, Toronto going to steal. They pass it across. Cycling, try to return the feed there. You should have put it towards the net. Should have taken the shot. Abruzzese was right there, but should have shot instead of passing. A little overzealous. 7 minutes to go. Laval behind their own net, going to play this one around. Taking a long setup here. Logan Malou going to hang on to it. Now he's going to work it up near side. Laval on the move. Cutting around the Marley player in the zone. Stopping, taking a look is Philip Messer. He's going to go to the far corner. Marley's trying to get this down. They can't. Laval again running around the Marlies end of the ice. 6.5 to go. And the puck is going to come out, but Marlies can't get anything going. They're going to regroup. Here they go, starting to pick up some speed as they cross the red line. Going to flip it in, but it's knocked down out of the air. They had to tag up. Now they send it right back in. Pari going to take a bump. In the corner, still battling. Trying to come across as Baddock. Baddock going to go in there with a hit. And the Laval Rocket going to clear this one down the ice. All the pressure right now is on the Marlies. Rocket back in their own zone. Under 6 to go. Time is not in the favor of the Marlies right now. Long pass up to the Laval line. Getting rubbed out along the boards. They pull this one down. Alex Steves behind the net. They're going to go back to the line, and that pass is blown as Mermis couldn't control it. It's going to come all the way down. All the way down back to the Marley side. Marley's going to kick it around there on the move. Flipping this one into the zone. Getting bumped off the puck, but Laval going back for it. My goodness. Back to the line. Hold that one in. They do. A nice little shovel pass. Villeneuve. He shoots. They tip. They score. The Marlies put this one in. It's going to be Quinlan who gets the goal. And the Marlies get on the board. Wow. Quillen is going to get it. Nice little tip in. Villeneuve puts it in. He gets the return, and instead of shooting, he goes along the ice to Quinlan, who has his stick down, and it's going to be 3-1. 3-1. There we go. Marlies finally get one. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but that felt like it took forever to happen. Quillen's 16th of the year from William Villeneuve, and Alex Steves, his 20th assist of the year. Landisi, he's going to take this face off against Owen Beck. The scramble, but Beck is going to draw this one back. 5:10 to go. Toronto is on the board. They have 31 shots in this game to the 27 from Laval. It just goes to show Primo for Laval has been amazing. Here come the Marlies on the move. Going to play this one up. Kind of knocked down back into the Marlies zone. Marlies have to go regroup and grab it. Sending around. They tip this one free. Here they come again. They got one. They're looking to get more. Pulling it up. Going cross ice. And they missed the pass. Oh, a great chance. Zoran, how's it going? Zoran, I am watching. I got it on. I'm watching. I'm keeping track of what's going on. 1-1. End of the third period. So the Panthers now going to pick up a point. Be tied again with the Maple Leafs. Going to the extra frame. It's all about the overtime. This coming all the way down. Rafai back to pick it up for the Marlies. Marlies going to turn and move. Long pass. Setting this back around Abruzzese. Going to move this one up. Trying to get it into the Laval zone. Toronto got one. Trying to strike twice. Having some trouble doing it. This is going to be flipped down into the zone. Playing this one around. Marlies can't control. And Laval just plays this one out and all the way down the ice. Back up through the middle. Toronto going to bring this one in. Nice little stick work here by Barbaloni. He's going to put it on the side of the net, and Laval goes high off the glass. Held in here by Miller. Miller can't get it deep. Toronto trying to help work this one down low. Big forecheck coming on. Centering attempt. That one is stolen away. This coming back all the way down. It's weird, Zoran. It's really weird to see. Very weird to see. This is going to be played up. Here comes Toronto stepping in. Here's a long shot. Primo going to kick that one to the corner. Hirvinen going in here after it. Laval with it. 3 minutes to go. Did you know I have a Detroit coffee mug? Cool. Can you pull hot water? Oh, that is cool, John. Very cool. Really, Zoran? I'll have to go and take a look. I'll have to go and take a look. It's still bizarre to me to think of Marchand in the Panther jersey. Here comes Toronto again. 2.5 to go. Down by 2. Playing it around behind the net. They're going to steal. It comes out in front. Oh, they missed the puck. Great opportunity for the Marlies. They couldn't pull the trigger there. Back to the line to Villeneuve. Villeneuve taking a look. Putting this across. Back to Villeneuve. He shoots. Hits the side of the net. Down around, down low. They're digging for it. Trying to pull this one back out in front. They can't. Back to the line. And again, Laval going to clear this one out. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. This down low in the corner, bouncing it to the boards, and it's going to come out and all the way down the ice. Villeneuve back with it. Villeneuve taking a look. Going to play this one up. Quinlan going to flip this one in. The chase is on. 1:50 to go now. In the corner, Laval, they're chasing at it, trying to get it. Big pile up at the side of the net. Quinlan gets it to the line. Villeneuve plays it in, and now this is flipped all the way down the ice. It's an empty net. It's an empty goal. That's going to be an icing call. 6-on-5 situation for the Marlies. 6-on-5 for the Marlies with 1:31 remaining in this period.
Solo recognizes what needs to be done here. Need a couple of goals.
So very, very interesting.
Out of the blue experience.
Laval just dominated from start to finish. They got a lucky break, they got a good goal, and they have just absolutely dominated this hockey game. They've been doing everything very, very well. Off the draw, Laval going to come up with this puck, and again, they're going to flip this up and down the ice. Marlies have to go back for it. Toronto going to turn. Niemela going to bring this one up, hitting the red line, dumping it in, down around the corner, comes out in the high slot. They can't pull the trigger. It was there, but Blandisi just couldn't get it. Laval with an empty net. They shoot, they score, and that's going to put this one away. Zoran, you never know. You never know.
4-1 with a minute.
Laval is going to put it in. Alex Pierre-Boulet going to get his second of the game with 1:08 to go.
Couldn't get it.
That's essentially going to put this one
Looks sure
in the
of their
books.
42nd victory.
Unbelievable.
Top spot in the
Period.
American
Overtime
League.
presented by Amaranth Bank. 1-1
Kilpatrick
We're going to listen into some of the
on the score.
Panther overtime as well.
That would be if Fred Marchand were the one to end this one.
But this could be done with 1 minute left. The Marlies,
Again, the blue line was able to just get a
they're going to lose this one. It's the score 4-1 right now.
Started to jam it. Back in on the second arm.
Marley's going to put this one down in the corner, coming in here after it.
Marchand Forsling, the three Panthers.
Trying to drive through, down in the corner. Toronto going to pull out. Toronto in front, they shoot. Nice save again. Back to the point. They fan on that shot. Putting this across, picked up here by Laval. Laval on the move. They're going to come around down in the corner.
Down to our left, behind the net, onto the trapezoid.
Back to the line with 35 seconds to go. Laval in front again. And Hildeby is down. He's going to cover up.
And he just put it wide. What a nifty move that was. And a
Wow.
great individual effort. Puck played back behind the net. Here's Marchand out to their right point. Forsling.
Marchand gonna
Forsling
carry
at the
this
blue
up for the
line.
Panthers.
Right side, Marchand has it right point. Dursey on him. Marchand into the right circle. Takes it into the near corner.
Listening to the Panther game here in overtime. We got 34 seconds to go here in this game. Everybody's leaving. Back to the line. Laval shooting. That's going to go just wide. Down in the corner. Niemela with it. Niemela going to send this around. Niemela going to play this one up. Gets knocked down now. Played to the line. Laval keeps us in. 20 seconds to go. Here are the Marlies with it. 13 seconds to go. This game is done. 10 seconds to go. The Marlies are going to lose 4-1. 3, 2, 1. There we go. The game is officially over. The Toronto Marlies lose by a score of 4-1. Your goal scorers, Trudeau, Alex Barry-Boulet, Florian Jackeye, Jacob Quinlan with the first and only Marlies goal, and then Alex Barry-Boulet wraps it up. I want to thank you for joining us with this experiment. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Hope you enjoyed the Marley game. Ooh, Verhaeghe coming close there. If you enjoyed this, let other people know we'll be doing this. We'll be back here tomorrow night. For the Maple Leafs and the LA Kings. We'll see you then. Have a great Saturday. Take care, everybody. I'm going to go watch the end of this Panther game. We'll see you all later. Have a great evening. Sam will be saying good night. We'll get them next time, Marlies. See you later. Congrats, Laval.